is a fight. So whatever happens, happens.
Win some, you lose some. But you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
Yes, what's good? What's good? I hope everybody having a blessed day. Welcome back to the lab. Hope y'all here to get some news and reviews y'all could use. This your boy Q the God, aka Lost Starter Boxing. What's popping? You know what I mean? We got my boy Exclusive News Insider in here. What's good, my boy? What's good, my guy? UGC Flame, what's popping, my guy? Man, how y'all boys doing today, man? Y'all watched the fights last night? Man, cause I seen a couple things, man, that was kind of telling, bro. I seen some things that was kind of telling. You know what I mean? Kind of pertain to Tank Davis. You know what I mean? But we gonna get into the fights. Like, let's start off with the El Rayo, man. The first fight of the card. Now, El Rayo, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that, and I don't think nobody was expecting that. I think El Rayo was like a minus 1,000, bro. Minus 1,000 favorite. His opponent was a plus 550. Man, that's like I think that's a crazy upset. That was the biggest favorite. He was the biggest favorite in the card. That nigga said he about to go to a parade and act bad. Ah, shit. This boy Exclusive, he on some shit. He chilling, let me see. But I had to show some love. Hell yeah, appreciate you showing some love, man. You always show love when you come through. You know what I mean? Day one. But that El Rayo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That was like, bro. Bruh, that was the first knockdown, and he got wobbled by a jab early. When he got hit by that jab, I'm like, I seen his legs. I'm like, oh shit, he don't look too good. Next thing I know, probably about 20 seconds later, that boy on his ass. He don't know how to move his head. Sat there with his head on the line the whole time. Oh boy, hitting him with them punches. That shit was nasty. I think the second knockdown probably was the nastiest.
A second time. 5, 6, 7.
Ran him straight into the ropes. That was, man, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That fight right there. that set the tone, because I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't pay-per-view worthy. I'm gonna be honest. Even after watching it, that wasn't pay-per-view worthy. But that set the tone for a good card. I say I get that card like a 6, 7. Yeah, about a 6. You know, it was pretty decent. One money worthy, but it was cool, man. OG Shelton, what's popping? I never thought he was what they hyped him up to be. He looked even worse than that. For real, they really hyping him up off that. He really got a lot of hype up off of pretty much just beating T.O. and sparring a couple times, stopping him. And you know, with as far as like what I thought about T.O. before his loss, you know, I wasn't really up too high on him. So El Rayo beating him. El Rayo really never showed me nothing in his fights. I always always seen him. He was right there to be hit, and he really always got hit in his fights. He just was able to knock them guys out. So it was, man, I ain't gonna lie, that right there was kind of telling it, and they really saved him. And Jose Benavidez, David Benavidez Sr., bro, he really ain't have nothing. He ain't have nothing for El Rayo. El Rayo, like, they really just saved him from a lot of embarrassment. All day he already got embarrassed. And he really just, bruh, like, El Rayo got exposed, bruh. Real talk. He got exposed. That was nasty, man. We can look at that shit one more time. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was
a second time. 5, 6, 7.
Nasty. Like, he was on that boy was on them. He was on them Bambi legs damn near the whole time. But yeah, he for sure not what everybody thought he was. But that Eastside Cruz, man, we're gonna go to that Eastside Cruz, because now what y'all think about Eastside Cruz? You know what I mean? I think I dropped a link. My bad, I didn't drop the link. Yeah, El Rayo was not what people say he is, bro. Like, it was nasty. But Eastside Cruz, what is Eastside Cruz now? I mean, I don't know where his last opponent was ranked or none of that. But that was a WBC title eliminator. So, I mean, it's like they looking for the Tank fight, but he fighting for a belt. He fought for a title eliminator of the belt that Devin has. So it's like, when I see that, UGC Flying, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, dog?
What's good with you? When I see that them Eastside Cruz in there, he in the audience, he talking and he saying he won't Tank. They constantly showing Tank before, after the fight, during the fight, you know, and I'm going to be honest, like, Eastside Cruz got that boy out there quick. That shit was Eastside Cruz knocked that boy out quick. I was like, damn, that was only the second round?
Yeah, Blaze. That's called Blaze right there.
Man, good Blaze. Like, shit. Put that boy on.
Put a little season on that nigga and got him up out of there, man. Blaze, I'll tell you. Oh, gee, what up?
Young Bucks, what's happening, man? Young Bucks, what's happening, man? What's going on with y'all?
Chilling, man, on this holiday, chilling.
OG show.
Yeah, man. I fucked around and went against my word and had a fight party last night for that bullshit fight. But it was a good fight, though. It turned out to be a good fight.
You paid $75?
Man, how are you? You know, it's blazing already. Already 86. Sorry about that, y'all. It's already 86 out here. It's ugly.
You paid $75 for that shit last night?
No. I ran into a partner of mine, and he hooked me up on a deal where I can get every channel in human existence for $20 a month.
Damn. You said every channel in existence, my nigga. Damn.
Yeah. That man said every channel in human existence.
I even get Sunday ticket, bro.
Sunday ticket?
It is on.
Oh yeah, man. You gonna always have something to watch then. Goddamn.
Yes, sir.
What y'all think about that El Rayo smoke though, bro?
He ain't what they say he is, bro.
I can't believe he lost. That's crazy.
He ain't what they say he is. I mean, I asked my question is always with two words all the time when they say these guys are this, these guys are that. Yes, they are. Against who?
You gotta hit him with your special saying, man. When they hyping up fighters, you gotta hit him with your special saying, OG.
Put his ass in there.
He's not that good.
Man,
he's not that good. He's not that good. I mean, look, you know, El Rayo was looking great. He was, but against who? You see what I'm saying? Against who? Now you put him in there last night with a real cat, and what happened?
And that wasn't even nobody real. That was a 2-week notice opponent.
But that dude,
came in.
if you remember, Q, that dude was 14-1 with 9 knockouts.
Oh, he was undefeated?
He was 14-1
Yeah.
with 9 knockouts.
No, he had 13. He knocked out everybody but one person on his resume.
Oh, my bad, 13 knockouts. That must have been El Rayo with the 9, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then he wasn't no bomb then. I thought it was just some regular average
he
dude he was
Nah.
And that's what we be trying to tell him, UGC. I've heard you say it a lot of times, Black. I heard you say it also, Q. Just because you never heard of this guy doesn't mean this guy can't fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, with El Rayo, bro, I think and I think he was kind of smelling himself.
Yes, he was.
El Rayo kind of smelling himself. He was getting a lot of hype. You know, he with David Benavidez in that camp. You know, Jose Benavidez getting a lot of praise. You know, I think Jose Benavidez Sr. should get a little bit more scrutiny than what he getting because, like, it been telltale signs about Rayo. He don't never move his fucking head. He done been hit in all his motherfucking fights. We done seen him get hit. He was just able to knock the person out. And I think shit, like last night, he got in there with somebody that was game. He got in there with somebody that could hit just as hard as him. Because El Rayo did drop him.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But he got back up and shit, he kept swinging. He brought that intensity. El Rayo looked like he never got his legs back. And fighters, you know, like they had that look in their eye. Like, and that's why like on all the way down Ryan Garcia, because I seen Ryan Garcia get dropped and he didn't have that look in his eye that he gave up. He still had the fire in his eye, like he got up mad. He got up wanting to get that get back. Like, and when you seen, like when I seen El Rayo get dropped, Chris Colbert get dropped, shit, when they get up, you see that they gave up a little bit. You know,
their heart got took.
They left a little bit of their heart on the canvas when they got up. And
a lot of that, you know, and a lot of that can't be taught, Q. You got to either have it or you don't. I think this could be, you can look at this in two ways. It could, Rayo could have been exposed, number one. Or two, it could have been a good experience for him. Because maybe now, the next time he gets blazed, he'll know what to do. Because last night, he had no clue. I don't think he ever recovered from that first knockdown. I don't think he ever recovered from that shot.
Hey, how many rounds did it go?
3?
Yeah,
3
I
rounds.
want to say like 3.
That man got stopped in 3 rounds?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Hey, he put some Cajun on that blazing, bro. He put some Cajun on that blazing, bro. That shit was nasty. I was like, and then I think like it kind of set the tone because that shit surprised me. Like, bro, man, El Rayo was like a minus 1,000 favor. You had to put $1,000 down to get in with this boy.
Somebody came up.
Yeah,
somebody came up.
Bro. I wanted my homie Trav put some money on it. He be paying attention to good ass odds and shit. So he might have came up on that fight.
Yeah, that was. I think it was what old boy was a plus 550.
Yeah,
that's a lucky right there.
Yeah, shit. You got a big. You got a big if you bet on him. That was nasty.
You put 100 on him, you won 550.
That was nasty. OD, what's good with you, bro?
What's up, Flame? What's up, Q? What's up, Shelton? I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. I never thought highly of Rayo, bro. Because I knew that motherfucker never have defense. Never, hell no.
Me either.
It's because he never had that
would lose
defense.
it early in the career.
He never showed that defense. If I'm Diego Pacheco, I need to bounce out of that fucking team, bro. Need to
Damn.
bounce out of that fucking team. And they
Man,
don't got no defense. They don't got shit, bro. They don't work. They use like fucking just like forward fighters, bro. You wanna be a complete offensive fighter, you gotta fix you want to be a complete offensive fighter, you gotta fucking fix some shit to become a good offensive fighter.
yeah.
The fundamentals of it.
His first thing is like just keeping his head on the line, like literally right there. He didn't move it not one time. Like he'll move it after he got hit. Like that ain't gonna help you none. You gotta move it before you get hit.
Yep.
Like, and man, that shit.
Man, if y'all think Benavidez gonna be Canelo like that, bro? Man, y'all guys are tripping, man.
Exactly, bro. And that right there, I'm like, bro, Benavidez, like I fuck with Benavidez, bro, but I ain't really thought he could beat Canelo, like, and not just, and I thought it was just on some ability shit, but now trainer for sure, like let David get dropped in there, man. David Senior ain't gonna know what the fuck to tell him. He like, and Canelo, I think the IQ up there, but El Rayo losing don't mean shit.
Canelo's been hit with big shots, and he knows how to back up, recover a little bit, and come back at you with firepower.
And one thing about Canelo, go ahead,
Go ahead, OD. Go ahead.
No, okay. One thing about Canelo, bro, when you throw him a punch, let's say if he makes a mistake, he rolls with the punch. Like with Daniel Jacobs, you know how Daniel Jacobs punched the fuck out of him? He rolls with it like, to take that home. When Canelo say, fuck, I fucked up, I had to roll with the punch. But you know how Canelo, he has one of the best chins right now in the game. He put it against big fighters and everything. So
he does because not only did Jacobs rock him, Triple G had him on skates for a minute too. But he rolled with him shit. Triple G can punch.
Shit, everybody devil hit him hard and all that. That shit. Ain't none of that really helped. Like, so David hit hard, bro, but I don't know. That's a good fight, but I'm favoring Canelo for sure. And then he got that Canelo got the check on the training end too. Experience.
Definitely.
He's definitely more experienced.
David really gonna have to like
bring his A game.
Show us that he is what people say he is. In that situation, fighting Canelo, but he not scared. So that's why I fuck with David right now. Like I think David, the best at 168.
It's hard to, he's not intimidated. That's a big thing when you fight Canelo. Just like Bevo showed you, Bevo was not intimidated one iota, one bit.
Yeah. And Bevo was.
Are y'all talking about Canelo and Benavidez possibly fighting? Yeah. Man, why y'all doing that?
Fighting?
Come on, y'all.
We ain't talking about possibly fighting. We just talking about if they were fighting. Because but I ain't gonna lie, UGC, he gonna have to fight David after he fight Triple G and he win. Like there ain't nothing else he can do
unless David moves up.
Yeah. You said he gonna have to fight him?
Yeah.
If he want to stay undisputed at 68, he gonna have to fight.
Because the WBC already said it, bro. The WBC already stated that he needs to fight him already. Yeah, he's already his mandatory.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all know this is Mauricio, and he is the biggest Canelo Alvarez fanboy. That motherfucker is not gonna force Canelo to do something he don't want to do. Y'all remember when they did pulled the franchise out their ass?
Yeah.
For him? When he didn't want to fight the Charlo?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like a forced fight. I think Canelo gonna take that fight because his
fans demand it.
Get it that and bro, that's the most money he gonna get.
At 68,
but that nigga talking about I don't want to fight Mexican. I represent Mexico. Like, all right, whatever.
Bro,
Bullshit, bro.
they don't see
But
David as Mexican,
that's
bro.
not for
I
him
ain't
though.
gonna
That's not
like
for
I heard
that's
some
not for
people
Benavidez though. You know who that's
like
for.
I heard
That's not for Benavidez.
yeah, because I heard some people say that like Canelo not gonna fight no Mexicans, bro. Man, Mexicans don't see
No.
David
Let's
as
say
like
what it
Mexican.
is. Q. Let's say what it is. It's not Canelo ain't gonna fight no Mexicans. Canelo ain't gonna fight Zerto.
Yeah, he ain't fighting Zerto.
Or
But
He
David.
ain't on. You know,
they
I
don't
mean,
really
like,
they don't see David like Mexican like that. They
I
don't
mean,
see-
they already in Mexico. They're already criticizing Canelo with that shit. They're
he
already
American.
criticizing him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they see the play. OD, they see the
yeah.
play. He ain't
They're
ducking
like even
Benavidez. He ducking Zerto. He don't want no Zerto smoke.
this guy David fights and say this shit. Why you not gonna fight a Mexican fighter and a Mexican fighter? You know how much money he's gonna bring. You know how much fans they're gonna bring. You know
OD,
how
you in Texas,
everything.
right?
You know how he's gonna be an outlaw war, and he can pack the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. There's like the Mexican American fan base is like one of the best fan base over there in Los Angeles. He
OD,
can
you in
pack over here
Texas,
in
right?
Dallas.
Trust me, I
I'm
know.
in Texas.
You in
I'm in
Texas. Now
Texas
think about this. Think about this.
and Dallas
Canelo
too.
Alvarez, the undisputed 168-pound champion. Say Zerto wins on the 5th. Zerto Ramirez, the 175-pound champion. In
Mhm.
Azteca Stadium. Come on, man.
In Azteca Stadium, man,
Come on.
man, yeah, hell,
Come on.
but yeah, but the Azteca Stadium, they're gonna rebuild it for the 2026 World Cup. So the two soccer teams that playing in that stadium, they're gonna have to move somewhere else because they want to build that stadium. So I think this is
Right.
gonna be the last year playing in Azteca, so they can rebuild the Azteca real beautiful to have the World Cup in 2026.
Right. Okay.
So the Azteca is gonna be rebuilt,
Mhm.
and you're right. And La Estadio Azteca will be almost like 150,000 fans. 150,000 fans. Imagine that shit. When Chavez fought, how many there were? Like 150,000. When he fought, what's his name?
When he fought Greg Haugen.
Yep. That'll be a fucking badass. But they still got more stadiums in Mexico, real big. They got
Hey,
one
who's
over
fighting
there
December 17th?
on December 17th.
Somebody said the biggest fight in light heavyweight history or some shit.
Yeah.
No, but
No, that's not.
lightweight. That's Tank Davis supposedly versus Ryan, bro. It ain't gonna fucking happen.
You said Tank Davis versus who?
Ryan. You think Cruz versus Tank Davis?
Though, I ain't gonna lie.
Tank versus who, man? You already know, bro.
Now let me ask you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
did
something
they pull him up
about
from a
Cruz,
What y'all
lightweight
bro.
think
class,
about
though?
Pitbull, man?
I'm gonna tell you something about Cruz, bro. That boy's still gonna be a problem for all these motherfuckers. I don't care what people say.
He is a problem, though. That little motherfucker can fight. Hey, but the dude he fought, isn't he from a lower weight class?
Yes.
Who?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So I just saw
Dude,
like they pulled him up to look good for this rematch that they're trying to promote for Tank. So I saw how they
Yeah.
did that, but homie can fight though. I ain't gonna lie.
And who's that dude? That PBC dude, the dude that looked like Muhammad Ali. What's his name?
Ali
Michelle
Rivera.
Rivera.
Michelle Rivera.
Michelle Rivera. Put Pitbull in with that motherfucker. They both PBC fighters. Put him in with that dude. Let's see what he got.
I fuck with that fight. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like Michelle Rivera ain't even fought nobody in the top 15.
Yeah.
And he ranked in the top 5.
Yeah, put him in there with that dude. And then we'll see. Because I'm not impressed with him beating up a guy who came up from 130 pounds to fight. I'm not impressed with that.
He said
I still go back to the fact that Tank Davis beat that motherfucker 9 rounds to 3 with one hand.
Yeah. Shit, he said Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia would be the biggest fight in lightweight history, bro.
No, it'd be the biggest money fight
if
now in this era. In this era, yeah. It'd be the biggest fight now in this era. It'd be the biggest money fight, but it's not no legacy fight.
Now I know what belt they're gonna fight for. What belt they're gonna fight? The Twitter belt or the Instagram belt?
One I made that
fucking belt they're gonna fucking fight. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're like, it doesn't. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a big fight, but it's gonna only be money. But there's nothing gonna be on the line. Nothing.
Yeah, it
This is
ain't
what I
gonna be
like.
shit on the line.
If you want legacy,
Only
there's
the
one dude you got to fight at 135. You got to fight Haney. If you want legacy, you got to beat that dude.
both of them motherfuckers need to fight Haney. But Haney's gonna be busy, bro. He's gonna fight Combosos, and then later on he might fight Loma.
Shit, that's what I want.
Loma.
Devin ain't got shit to worry about. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't short no opponents. I want to see his ass fight. I want to see him fight Loma. I wouldn't mind them fighting Tank, but that ain't how they move in Tank, bro. They still got them training wheels on that boy, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Even
Tank.
What you say, Klein?
Okay, I just want to make sure we was talking about the same person I was thinking about. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, they got the training wheels on them.
Brandon Wills Promotions. Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
No,
man.
but isn't that fucking true, bro? The man's 27 years old and he's still fighting prospects. Come on, bro.
Man,
For me, Cruz was still a prospect. For me,
He still
Roddy
is a
was still a
prospect. What does he
prospect.
want?
Yeah.
What belt does he want? Cruz ain't won
Yeah,
shit. He
I
be
mean,
good.
Cruz not no prospect. Cruz not no prospect.
But when
He
he fought
contender?
him in the first time.
Yeah, he a contender for sure.
But right now he's a contender. But when he fought him, he was still a prospect for me.
Nah, he was a contender when he fought him.
He was a
It
contender.
doesn't matter.
I mean, if
He
you
lost.
ranked in the top 10, bro, you can be called to contend for a belt at any time. I don't know where they brought him before he was
He
ranked
lost,
in the top 10.
It don't really matter what he was. He lost. That's what happened.
Exactly.
He lost that fight.
But that's him. Like Esau Cruz is the perfect example of. Well, he ain't the perfect example, but he a good example of you're nobody till somebody kill you. Like he was nobody till he lost the Tank. He lost the Tank. Motherfucker love him. Like, man, they fucking with Esau Cruz, bro. It's hard not to like that nigga.
Yeah, his story, his backstory. His backstory, all that shit. Yeah.
I mean, because he's just an entertaining fighter. He don't speak English. I don't know nothing about his background. He get in the camera and just be smiling like, I don't know what the fuck.
He was broke. Shit, what you mean but you don't know his background? He was fucking broke. He was nobody. He was a guy that was fighting, making like $10,000 a fight, and now he's making money.
That nigga making $10,000 a fight, that decent. Shit.
No, he was making $10,000 a fight. Now he's making money.
Yeah,
he
making money
now.
He made.
Cool.
I think he made. I mean, he made. I think 300,000, 400,000 yesterday.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah, and one thing about Cruz, bro. I mean, I thought Tank was gonna knock his ass out. Cruz, I like, man, Tank's gonna knock his ass out. Hey, but Tank was having problems, bro. I thought Tank was gonna get his ass dropped when Cruz fucking give him some good ass fucking punches, upper punches.
Well, the thing is with Tank, right? Tank is built to fight taller fighters, and he was fighting a guy who's shorter than him, and that was a problem for him. He didn't know how to really adjust to that, so he just boxed. He now boxed him.
That's why I still favor Devin over Esau Cruz. Like Esau Cruz, he good. He got a great fan friendly style. Depending on who you put him in there against. Like, but he get in there, Devin, he ain't gonna look nothing like that shit.
Oh no, David's gonna fucking use his jab. I'll box the fuck out of Cruz. But one thing, bro, if Cruz can get in the inside and time his fucking jab, there was gonna be a fucking problem.
Yeah, that's you know what? I don't even know if that little ninja was supposed to say Devin name. I was shocked he said it, but
he'll fight Devin.
Different network and shit for him to say Devin. I was like, oh, okay. It ain't like he's just looking for the payday with Tank. He's willing to go after the big dog, Devin Haney. So I respect that shit.
Yeah, unless it's just snapping. But I mean, for the most part, he
may think he want it, but once he get in there, he gonna realize I didn't want this because Devin is got too high of an IQ. He's too long. He's too athletic. Devin's gonna outbox the shit out that boy.
I mean, yeah, I think Devin would. I ain't gonna lie, but it still will be something that I want to see because it's still a test for Devin.
Right.
Like, you know, Devin his biggest test, you would say his last what 3-4 opponents, but if you look at like Linares old, Gamboa old, and those were the guys that was supposed to bring that pressure, what Esau Cruz really gonna bring.
Well, they said JoJo did it. They said JoJo was supposed to too. What happened to him?
Nah, but
JoJo ain't got that hand speed.
And he don't got that peekaboo style.
Yeah, JoJo ain't got that
so
hand
what you
speed.
saying? Cruz got faster hands than JoJo?
No, I'm just saying, like, I still think Esau Cruz would still be a good test for Devin. If he don't fight him, it don't matter. But if Devin fight him, I think it'll still be a good fight. Like, Devin ain't got to fight no Esau Cruz, though. But if he fight him, I think it's a good test for Devin. But
I think so too. I think that you do better than fucking little Georgie Kambosos did for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
The only good fighter that gave Haney a good fight was JoJo, bro. JoJo's the only one who gave him a good fight. All these guys he fought, Linares, Kambosos, JoJo was the only one who gave him a good fight. I didn't give 4 rounds to JoJo. I only give him 4 rounds.
Because Linares got beat like 10-2, but he did, he hurt Devin, but he got beat like 10-2, 9-3, something like that.
Yeah,
he got outboxed. Yeah, he got outboxed. Gamboa lost every fucking round. You know what I'm saying? JoJo at least won 3 or 4 rounds. We give him that. But he still got cooked too. He got cooked. I mean, Devin is better than these dudes.
Hey, but you know what? It's gonna be hard to hit Cruz though. Like if that fight get made, with him being so short, he do little defensive moves in there, man, and it's hard to hit him. And then that jab, him being short, so Devin Haney fight the jab down. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's gonna be an interesting matchup if it get made. I doubt it get made, but yeah, I would love to see that fight. That would probably be an entertaining fight right there.
Yeah. It would be.
Yeah.
He can make Devin Haney uncomfortable in there and make Devin Haney have to make some adjustments and stuff.
Yeah, he'll make his style make Devin Haney very uncomfortable because Devin Haney, like, he kind of had like defensive lapses. It be little split second shit that only somebody with the type of person that closed that distance like Esau Cruz maybe be able to take advantage of. Like, I still don't know if he'll be able to do it, but I think with the style that he hold it would be a good test. Like, I think it is like a few little styles Devin could actually take. Like, I'll put it like this. Devin being so young and fighting, man, excuse me yawning, bro. I'm on them shrooms and that shit make me yawn. But like Devin, it's just he like learning on the job with a lot of this shit. So everybody he fight is experienced with what he's seeing, like everything new. Devin doing all this shit on the fly. That's why I say I really don't mind the fight that Devin fought when he fought Linares. I really didn't mind the fight that Devin fought when he fought JoJo. Like, we were just talking about 10-2. He might have won, 4 rounds and shit like that. Like, bro, that's a clear win. Like, so I think like with Devin, it's just him finding himself. Devin is so talented and his ceiling high. I think like people already look at him like he already 29, 30, but he's still hella young. He ain't really got that type of background, but he been fighting his whole life. So everything just.
And if you think about it, Devin's never really been tested yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, he learned. Only thing he learned in the Linares fight is that he could take a shot. That's all he learned because he watched that dude. He watched him.
Well, who you talking about as far as test? Like, who you think out there?
He needs to be in a dog fight. He needs to be in a fight where he got to make adjustments, where he got to fucking dig deep, where he got to fucking hit and hit right back. He got to be in a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been in that yet.
I mean, what about if? I mean, I still want to see Tio versus Haney. That would be
No,
a good
Tio
fight.
don't want that, bro. We gotta move on from that. Tio don't want that smoke. He out here
But
talking about
still,
his boys ain't earned.
You said Tio?
yeah, Tio versus Haney would be still a good fight. But like Flame say, he don't want that smoke.
Tio knows he don't have a skill
Devin,
set.
I ain't gonna lie. Devin, real undisputed champion. When Devin go up to 140, Devin deserve a championship fight with whomever got a belt that's willing to accept it. He don't gotta fight no fucking Tio when he go to 140. Tio can do the Tio can still be in the same reverse position he in. If Devin be the champion, then Devin might come on, give you a title shot. If Tio ain't already put himself in that position to get a title shot.
Yeah, Devin can get the WBO belt. The WBO belt. He got WBO belt 135. He's gonna move up to 140 and challenge straight away.
I think the WBC belt because Regis already said he'll fight Devin, and Devin already said if he go up to 140 he'll fight Regis. So then, as though Devin already got a decent little relationship with Mauricio Suleiman.
That's a test. That's the fight that we need. That's the fight that we want. Devin Haney and Regis. That's a banger. That's what I'm saying. That's a test. You throw him into the line of fire. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Q, man? What's up? You see G Flame. What's up, OD?
What up, bro? What's up, Butch?
What's up?
What's up,
What's
man?
up, bro?
There's a lot that we need to unravel. You get me? El Rayo, that was a shocking performance. I'm disgusted with that Benavidez camp. What the fuck was he doing in training? What was he doing? It's either that guy was a tin can.
A second time. 5, 6, 7.
Which one is it?
Had that nigga doing the Colin Kaepernick kneel, nigga.
What the?
Damn, what you think about that shit, Butch? What you think, bro?
If you could have put money on that and won some big money yesterday. Oh my god, that was the best performance of the night for me. You get me? That was for me. And Isaac Cruz, he needs to get in there with Tank Davis right now. That's what we want to see.
That's
Hey,
what
you want to see that again, Butch?
Hey, look.
Listen. He's rolling. He's steamrolling over everybody. Steamrolling. No one can. I told Q this yesterday. I said he's gonna steamroll that guy. He's gonna punch his head off into the 5th row, and he's gonna call out Tank Davis. We want that next, man.
So Butch, you promoting it, man. So
Listen,
you want the fight next? So
listen,
he didn't earn a rematch with Tank with that performance.
Yes, he's listen, with that performance, people are scared of Isak. Like you can see the fear in the opponent's eyes now when they're fighting Isak, the little pit bull. I told you he's a pit. I told you. He's gonna nibble off your head. Isak Pitbull Cruz, man. And that was a good scrap with. That was a good scrap with King Kong.
He a little superstar though, man. You can see it in him. He a little superstar. He give it his all. He like the reaction from the fans. But when that bell ring, man, like you say, he pitbull mode all the way.
They might not even put him in there if Tank Davis. They might have not even put him in there if Tank Davis. Because if someone tells me that he doesn't have the capabilities of destroying Tank Davis, then you don't know about boxing then.
I ain't gonna lie, like when you fight Pitbull, bro, he really gonna have to to calm that motherfucking Pitbull down. You gonna have to look him straight in his eye and punch his motherfucking ass. Hard as shit. Like you gotta make Pitbull
clean, bro. Tank couldn't even land an uppercut on that nigga, man.
He was timing that uppercut badass. Timing the fuck out of it.
That left hook put him in another dimension, man.
Oh my god, fuck it. Hold up. Fuck it. Oh my god.
Boom.
Had that boy ass up, dog. That shit was nasty, dog.
It's the way he get. How does he get off the hooks? Like, how does he?
And then he's super mean. Like when he stopped him. We gonna
Offensive. And a massive left hand followed by.
Oh my
God damn, bro! Like how he was
Yeah, that was
He
How
knows
nasty.
how to. He
when he
knows how to play.
stopped him, like
Yeah.
he pushed him, like he hit him and dude bounced off the ropes. That boy pushed him back like boom, boom, boom. Like, oh my God. He be ripping them shots. He ripped them bitches.
Because that's because Cruz knows how to place his punches, bro. That's a good thing about him, bro. He knows how to place out of where he wants. He wants to throw his shots at.
That shit
Shit.
is nasty.
He
Hey, it's fucked
takes
up for
credit.
the other dude though. He was on like a five fight win streak, and then he went up and waited to fight Cruz and then got cooked. So all that momentum he had, that's over with.
I want to know who's gonna go into it. Who's willing to go? Well, we know Devin Haney's willing to go in there with anybody. Yes, I think Shakur moves up in weight. He's willing to get in there. Isak Cruz. Who else is? Because I think Pitbull Cruz. He's knocking out Cambosis. He's knocking out Ryan Garcia. He's knocking out possibly Tank Davis. He's knocking
Lomachenko?
out.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
that's what I'm saying to you. I don't know how Lomachenko. I don't know how Lomachenko would deal with that type of like Solido. Orlando Solido washed Lomachenko. So Isak Pitbull Cruz he's an upgrade. He's like a Maidana with good technical skills.
What you
What you
call
think,
that?
My
OD?
down comparison.
What you think, OD?
You got y'all believe the triangle theory?
No, I'm
What's
just
here?
asking. I'm just asking you. Do you think Isak Cruz could beat Lomachenko?
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I believe in the triangle theory. When I see Loma fighting offensive fighters, he got problems. But when he fights defensive fighters, that motherfucker dominates them. Like Cruz, I'm not thinking it right now. Like, man, I think Cruz will give him a fucking fight, but fucking Loma's too fucking high technique, bro. He will fucking box the fuck out of Cruz in circles.
Yeah, I just think saying that he gonna knock out Loma, that's a stretch, bro. That's a
Dude, I
stretch.
mean,
Loma's different.
Listen,
I'm gonna be like this, guys. If let's say David Haney fights Loma, David Haney has to be the big dog going pressure Loma, but that's gonna be a bitch to pressure Loma, and
Tio,
I ain't gonna. I'm not, yeah, but that's Tio style, bro.
Devin,
But
Devin, damn near a master at pace. He always pick the pace in his fights. He ain't a 10 yet. He probably like a 7-8. But Devin is like damn near a master at like making people fight at his pace.
yeah,
but what about a
he's
fighter
underrated.
technique like Loma, bro? That's gonna be a bitch for Haney too.
See, the thing with Loma is like a disruptive fighter. That's why I like Loma. Loma fight with a broken rhythm. You really can't like, and I think that's what's so smooth about him. I like them like broken rhythm type fighters like Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, Shakur, Bam. Now Bam actually fight
Fury,
to like
Fury kind of broken rhythm too.
Yeah, like they kind of look like it, but they'll break it. You know, like that shit real. It's hard because a lot of people when they fighting, they're fighting to a rhythm, which is good because boxing is a rhythm. But when you break it, that's like you know how to do it. So when you know how to do something, you can be unorthodox. Now, if you're a person that just never really learned how to do it and you're just straight unorthodox, that's different. But when you're a person that know how to do it technically, boom, I could do it technically, but I'm gonna add my own style to it. That's what create like another level when you in the ring with them. The thing with Lomachenko, especially with the Tio fight, I think he listened to his corner too much. He had too much faith into what Papachenko was telling him. Like they was really banking on Tio gassing out. And he ain't really fight him none before that because you thought he was gonna gas out. But
Tio got gassed out probably like in the 7th or 8th round. You could have said
Tio never gassed out.
And he was No, but when Loma hit him in the fucking body, bro, Tio got fucking hurt in the body.
But
In the body.
But he brought that shit back, and the reason how I knew he wasn't gassed out because he fought at a better pace than Lomachenko in the 12th round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he closed it out strong.
So it's like Lomachenko, he really fucked up. You really should have just. Lomachenko really didn't test his will in that fight. He really was trying to, like, his experience really fucked him up. He thought he was going to use that experience card. Like, man, this young nigga don't know what he going to do. He going to gas out, trying to knock me out early, and I'm going to go ahead and work him.
Because Tio was fighting smart, bro. He was placing his punches real good in that fucking fight.
He had a great game plan.
He had a great game plan.
That just showed, like, you don't always got to beat an opponent with skill. If you come in with the right game plan and you don't even have all the tools to beat Lomachenko, because it ain't even a debate that Lomachenko got more skills and more tools than Tio, but somehow Tio was able to beat him because...
You can look at the Bibble Canelo fight. Bibble had a good game plan versus Canelo. Canelo's more skilled, but yeah, Bibble had a way better game plan, stuck to it.
Yep. And that's where you fuck up when somebody actually think and that's the thinking part of boxing. When you think you out thinking somebody, that's the chess. And Lomachenko was like, man, I can't outthink this motherfucker. And they was like, nah, they already outthought him. And then they outfought him. So you lost. You lost in both ways. Thinking and fighting. So that shit was like, that's really the simplistic fucking element, but that shit so goddamn complex. It's simple, but it's complex at the same time. The shit hella A and B, but it's like chess. You know, that's why they call it. It's only so many moves you can make.
Hey, can we do a good and bad? Can we rate a good and bad on the performance of Andy Ruiz and Ortiz last night?
Oh man, we can get into that shit right now. That was damn near really the story of that shit. Like, and Ortiz had good moments in that fight.
I agree with something say Jonathan Simon yesterday when he say over there in H Money's panel. I don't look at age. If you're just fighting good and you're still in your moment, you're doing good training camp, you're doing good stuff for yourself, and at a young age like Triple G, Lara, and Ruiz Ortiz, you know, you still can have a shot. You know what I'm saying? You still can have a shot what you're doing, even though you old.
Butch go and cook, and then after Butch go flame, go ahead cook on that shit. What you thought about?
I agree OD on that point, man. I don't really factor in age to an extent because there's still some elite top tier caliber A-class fighters at a certain age where they still have a good shot and they still can beat some B plus A-class fighters today. King Kong Ortiz looked alright. He looked original. You get me? He can still beat. That's what I'm saying. He can still have a good opportunity of trying to get a belt and beat couple. He can't. I don't think he can beat like a Usyk, Wilders of the world. Well, we know Andy Ruiz of the world now. I don't think he can challenge for those guys, but he can still give a couple other young opponents or some decent B plus fighters a good beat and a good hiding anyway. But yeah, man, it was a decent performance from both fighters. But Andy Ruiz looked a bit sloppy. I was surprised how King Kong Ortiz's coach said that Wilder would just knock him out straight away. When Wilder walked, there was a moment when Wilder walked straight past, and he said, "Yeah, Wilder will knock him out. Wilder will knock him straight out." So that was a bit surprising to me, and I do think Wilder will clean him up in about 6 rounds, but we'll have to see.
He told you take that hat off, Butch. D Young said take that Cowboys hat off, bro.
Oh wow, banging on you.
Man, you know the season's starting this week, but we can end the show talking about
football.
Just
let y'all niggas know, man. Still a gang on this side, man. Always. So.
Yeah, I support the Steelers. Yeah, I support the Steelers, man.
You said Philly?
Steelers,
Nah,
Steelers,
bro.
Steelers,
Pittsburgh.
Steelers.
Squad. That's the squad.
Roethlisberger.
He's a
No.
Steeler. He's
Roethlisberger.
a Steeler fan.
Okay,
Yeah,
Steelers.
yeah.
They
Chase
cool.
Claypool. Yeah, trust me, man. I like the
They
They
Steelers.
ain't
ain't
never
on my.
jumping ship, nigga.
They ain't on my sleeper squad, but that they probably can make it after a couple games. Right now, I think. Right now, I got the Raiders and the Raiders and the Saints on my sleeper squad, but everybody know the Chiefs all the way up and out, bro. You know what I mean?
See?
Chiefs all the way up and out.
Nah, man, you know who's gonna do a good paper, bro? The Chargers. Man, the Chargers are gonna do a good paper this year.
Chargers gonna be decent, but we got to smoke them. When we play them, you know they in our section, so we gotta get them out of there. Real talk. And
Hey, hey, but real quick though, my thoughts on Andy Ruiz. I think he did what he needed to do to get the victory. But I ain't gonna lie, man. After the second round, I think when he dropped Luis Ortiz twice, Luis Ortiz got up and he started landing that left hand and straight left. And I think it really bothered Ruiz because in the third round he started fighting different. I was like, damn, this dude like fighting scared. He was real hesitant. He was backing up. Luis Ortiz was the one that was aggressive, applying the pressure on Andy Ruiz. And, I think he just thought he fought really cautious. And despite Luis Ortiz's age, I think that grandpa power is something serious, my nigga. That nigga shit is. And, I think he hit Ruiz with some shit that had him like, okay, yeah, I can't just really let my hands go like I normally do. But I will give it to Ruiz, though, and this is something that Deontay Wilder got to watch out for if that fight get made. That short right hand on the inside is what the fuck he need to watch out for because he caught AJ with that shit. He dropped Ortiz with that shit. And a lot of times what fighters like to do on the inside, they like to relax. They try to grab and hold shit. Ruiz don't do that shit. He lets his hands go. And when niggas is trying to get all comfortable and grab and look for the ref to help, that nigga is throwing them shots at your temple. So I think that that's something that he's really good at, that short right hook on the inside. And that's something Deontay Wilder gonna have to look out for. As for Luis Ortiz, man, I mean, he looked okay. I mean, it's crazy because even after the 3 knockdowns, I felt like Ruiz still barely won the fight. You know what I mean? So that says something about Luis Ortiz and his boxing ability, that Cuban pedigree, man, that, they always going to be dangerous in a fight. And Luis Ortiz, I just think that the punch resistance ain't really there like how it used to be. He been in a lot of wars. He got dropped by Charles Martin in his last fight. He got dropped 3 times in this fight. He done been stopped twice by Deontay Wilder. So, that's the issue for Luis Ortiz, man, is when he get hit with a good shot, him keeping his legs underneath him. But I mean, overall, it was a good fight. But this wasn't the best performance I've seen from Andy Ruiz, man. Despite the knockdowns, I thought he was kind of fighting real hesitant and scared, especially against the older Luis Ortiz, though.
Yeah, but the fucking when he was countering the fuck out of him, bro, Luis Ortiz. And one thing about Luis Ortiz, bro, he didn't use a lot of the uppercut. He fucking used the uppercut in the last of the championship rounds.
Yeah, I think how I pretty much thought about the fight, bro. The fight was pretty much, to me, it was kind of.
A long ass night, huh, Q? This nigga.
Nah, like them damn shrooms be making me yawn and shit.
Oh, okay.
But like I thought that fight was like kind of weird, bro. Like that fight, is like fuck. You got Luis Ortiz, he old, he coming in, you know what I mean? He actually coming off a TKO stoppage. My bad. But like with Luis Ortiz, bro, he coming in, he just stopped Charles, walked this earth like a God Martin, bro. Knocked that boy to oblivion on me, but he got stopped by, not stopped, but he got dropped by a jab hella early in that fight. And like Black was saying, that punch resistance hella off. And
yeah, that shit was
like,
increased.
And that shit, like, bro, actually thinking about it, bro, Luis Ortiz knocked that boy Charles Martin, actually was fighting on a pay-per-view to the YouTube stream, nigga, on me. That boy like Charles Martin opened up the card on the YouTube stream, dog. He was
I heard about that shit.
Bruh, that nigga last fight, he was just headlining against Ortiz, and now you opening up on the stream. That shit was crazy. He knocked that boy all the way down.
But they gotta make up their mind, PPC, because it's like Luis Ortiz can lose and become a pay-per-view fighter, but Charles Martin can't lose, be a pay-per-view fighter, man. So they gotta just make up their mind on.
Yeah, nah, nigga, they picking and choosing black on me. So like that fight was kind of like that. But then you got Andy Ruiz. That fight was kind of like lackluster as fuck. Like, other than the knockdowns, that fight was hella lackluster.
Yeah, man. It was hella just looking at each other, making posing and shit.
Yeah, they were just looking at each other and shit. And then, like, when he got dropped, it was cool because, you know, I'm thinking, like, he going to stop him. I thought he was going to go 12 rounds, and it did. So, I was right on that. But, shit, after Andy Ruiz dropped him, I'm like, shit, he might be able to finish him. Ortiz was just a little too slow, you know, and he really only was losing in the exchanges. He really boxed that boy head off, you know. Andy Ruiz was hella gunshot, and it's a test to, you know, you got to give credit to Ortiz by actually finishing the fight, and he boxed good. That shit was close, like. One on like 111, 113, 111, 114, 111. Like,
yeah, the one had it 114, 113.
With 3 knockdowns though. And really in the second round, like that second knockdown, it wasn't really no knockdown to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it wasn't.
But like with 3 knockdowns counted, and that shit was still that close. So
yeah.
Man, Ortiz, like, shit, he ready to run that shit back with somebody else. Like, he said he'd take the rematch. So, I mean, I was fucking with the fight. I think Ortiz might need to hang it up, though.
Yeah, man. If he want his brain cells to be maintained.
Yeah, that punch resistance not there, bro. He get his ass blasted. He get hit in that temple. He just.
Y'all boy Wilder looked like he was disappointed, man, that Ortiz lost that shit.
Yeah, he wanted Ortiz to win because, you know, he shared the ring with him. You know, they got that camaraderie, I guess. Like, I guess he wanted to fight the nigga the third time or some shit.
You think we're gonna see the same Wilder fighting? What's his name? What he's fighting again? Then
Robert Hellenius.
You think?
Hell nah, Wilder. He better be careful, man. Them white boys, he got white boy problems, man.
Eastern European.
They're Nordic. They're Nordic. They're Nordic.
Hey man, crazy, man. Oh my
man,
this bitch.
I'm some shit though. If Hellenius win, that'd be some shit because that man lost to Gerald Washington.
Yeah, you set that up, man. Hellenius and Andy Ruiz, you set that up straight away.
Hellenius and Andy Ruiz, what?
Yeah, you set that up. If he wins, he gets Andy Ruiz. The winner gets a title shot.
I mean, shit, they got the title shots. Motherfucker gonna get their shot, but Tyson Fury got the title. We gotta see what's going on. I mean, it's cool, but
y'all seen the video? Y'all seen the video? Oh, my bad, friend. Now, you seen the video of Fury calling out Joshua, say, I'll give you a title shot.
Oh, my God, bro. Biggest cap.
Fury was telling that shit, I'll give you a title shot. Like, motherfucker, are you fucking serious?
Bruh. Like, you got Undisputed right here, like, just right around the corner, man. And this nigga, man, calling out AJ. Wow, man.
Hold on, your mic cut off, UGC.
My bad, I had a call come through. Hold up.
All right.
I mean, you know, still be a good fight, but I still want to see the Undisputed run against Usyk, bro. Come on, that's the fucking fight we need to see. I hope he will make in February. I hope he'll be making February. They're talking about doing no. Excuse me, Bush.
No, I'm saying that Tyson Fury is a liar, man. He's gonna lie to us
He's a
today
phony,
and
man.
tell us the truth tomorrow, and then lie to us again next week.
This nigga need
Tyson,
500 million to fight Usyk, but will fight AJ for free. Get your clown ass out of here, man. Fury's a clown, man. But for the record, they said something about like Usyk says that he's not going to be available in December, so that's the only reason why the fight might not be happening this year. I don't know all the details on that, but you know, any narrative stating that Usyk is ducking, I don't agree with that shit. Like,
Nah, hell no. Because Usyk already said it. The only interested fight I'm want is Fury. That's it. He don't care about nothing else. He don't care about Ruiz. He don't care about Wilder. He don't care about nobody else. I just want to fight fucking what's his name, Fury. I want to become undisputed. And let's say if Usyk beats Fury, bro, a rank guy will put him top 10 or top 20 rank of heavyweight champions in the world.
Not heavyweight champions. That's top 10, top 20 of all time.
Of all time?
Yes.
I mean,
If
yeah,
he
I'll
beats
put
you,
him. Yeah, man.
yes.
If he beats Fury, boy, yeah,
Two-time undisputed. No
you have to
one's ever
put
done that before.
I can put him top 20, bro. Yeah, you're right. I
Top
can
20.
put
Yeah,
top
top
20.
20. Yeah, top 20. Top 10. Top 10. We
what was your
can
question,
debate
Bush?
that. If Usyk comes and destroys Tyson Fury and becomes two-time undisputed at cruiserweight and heavyweight in the 4-belt era, he is top 20 all time.
I'm not going to debate you on that, bro. That motherfucker
I mean,
that's legendary shit, homie.
what about in heavyweight? What are you gonna put him, like top 10 or top 5?
Top
Shit.
undisputed.
I mean,
That
a
top
lot of
five,
people.
top five. We haven't had an undisputed champion for 22 years.
Well, I've heard the hype that they've, around, Tyson Fury, how he can possibly compete with the old heavyweights, Ali, Joe Frazier's, George Foreman's, and all that shit. So if Usyk, who is 6'3", 6'4", and
6'2".
with his skill set, can go in there and beat Tyson Fury, well then, hey, y'all keep that same energy that y'all had about Tyson Fury. If Usyk beats him, then get that man his flowers, get that man his props for beating the fuck out of Fury, somebody who y'all said could compete in any era of heavyweights.
yeah,
Usyk about 6'2", 6'3". He looks small against AJ. AJ is 6'6".
But he fucking willing to fight him, man. He be damn near smaller than all them guys he been fighting. And still been
Man,
going to dudes' backyards winning and shit. So you can't hate on him.
no, fuck no, hell no, you can't. You fucking can't hate on Usyk. If you hate on Usyk, bro, go fucking slap the fuck out of yourself, like for real.
Yeah, man. You got a real
That
problem
man,
hating
bro.
on a guy like that.
That man, bro, proved everybody wrong. He fought an elite heavyweight champion like Joshua, fucking dominate him in the first fight. Still, he was fucking in the second fight. Joshua did some adjustments, but it didn't work out with him with those body shots. But Usyk, bro, Usyk proved everybody wrong that he's a fucking top fighter. I have him number 1 pound for pound. I don't care what people say, bro. Like, you cannot put heavyweights in pound for pound. I'll have him number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
sure.
Usyk is one of them guys, man. Not only that, did he dominate cruiserweight, but he was in the World Boxing Super Series, won the Ali Trophy. Like, a lot of people don't even like to mix it up in those type of tournaments because you got to fight all the top in the weight class and shit. Then to go up and fucking fight what he had Chisora the first fight, second fight. Who did he fight? I'm having a brain fart. Who did Usyk fight in the second fight?
Tony
Was it
Bell?
Marco? Was it Hunt?
No, a heavyweight. So he had.
Chaz
He fought him in
Weatherspoon.
Chicago. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I
Chaz
forgot. So
Weatherspoon.
that Chaz Martin, whatever that guy, and then
Yeah, Chaz Weatherspoon.
Charles Wilson, yeah.
So him, then Chisora, and then AJ twice, man. AJ twice. So shit, if you got him number 1 pound for pound, shit, I'm not arguing that at all. I mean,
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I dropped Crawford to number 6 because he's not being acted enough. If you're not acting enough, bro, I would not.
No.
I would not put you. I would not know. You gotta be active so I can put you in my fucking pound for pound list. No, you have to be active, my brother.
OD.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
Nah. Hey, bro, it's almost gonna be bro. It's almost gonna be a year. Bro. It's almost gonna be a year, bro, for that fool having fought. Nah, you gotta be.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
Man, bro, you gotta be active. Nah, in my pound for pound list, bro, you gotta be active. I'm just saying, you gotta be active. Like, they don't got 14 in the pound for pound list. I got 14 in my pound for pound list. He already became fucking. He became unified.
OD. You ain't.
I
You
mean,
ain't got
I understand. I agree, but shit, 6?
number 6.
Hell
I thought you say
nah.
top 3. Number 6. You didn't even say
6
3.
is crazy.
OD.
Nah, bro.
You were the
No.
5.
You gotta be fucking active, bro. Hey, guys. You gotta be active. For me, you gotta be active to be in the pound for
Have you got
pound.
Canelo? Have you got Canelo Alvarez in top 5 pound for pound?
Now, Canelo? Shit, I dropped
Yeah.
that motherfucker to fucking 8.
Oh, okay.
Man, what's your top 5, dog? Hey,
For mine?
you want some shit, OD? Well, who your top 2 in your top 5?
My top 5 is Usyk. That's fucking with you. I still got Canelo on 3. It's Usyk, Inoue, Canelo, Arrow, and Jamel.
Oh no!
Hey, he said,
Canelo.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
my boy he said, nah, I still got Canelo 3.
Nah, you jumped from 8 to 3. Nah,
Nah, hey
OD.
guys, come on, guys, you gotta be fucking active. Crawford haven't
Yeah.
been. If Crawford, bro, he needs to fucking be active, bro. How the fuck you gonna be like almost a fucking year, bro? November, he fought Sean Porter last year, and now you ain't gonna. If what happened, the fight doesn't happen. You gotta be active, my guy.
Yeah, he is. I do understand. Like, I'll drop him. He ain't leaving the top 3 though. That's for damn sure.
No
I
way.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I am thinking about dropping him. If they don't make the fight, give us no date. Yeah, I'm gonna drop him because of inactivity.
Yes.
But
I was giving
that's
Crawford the end of the year
but
to drop him pound for pound.
I still might have to sit and think, bro. Like, but they want to know what. Say that again. Say your top 5 again, bro. They want to hear that shit again.
I'm gonna tell it to my boy Bang, bro. I'm gonna tell it to my boy. Tell him say it again.
Say it again.
I'm gonna say it again, Bang. You're my boy, and we stay in the same spot. It's Usyk, Inoue, Canelo, Arrow, and Jamel.
You got Earl and Jermel ahead of him.
Come on, bro.
I can't
Jamel fucking
believe
became
this.
undisputed.
You got
And Arrow became unified.
I mean,
Come on, my
Canelo
guy.
Alvarez.
I ain't gonna lie. Mel is my guy. Mel, my guy.
Come on, he became unified. Come on.
Mel will be 3. The only if I drop Bud will be 2. Usyk could be 1. Charlo would be 3. That's if I drop him though. I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it because
Canelo, I still have him. Canelo, I have him at 3, bro, because activity.
Yeah, but look at this though.
Inoue because of the wins in
Jamel Charlo's got a
fucking.
fight. He's got a fight coming up against Tim Zhu. If he fights before Crawford and then he puts in the work against Zhu, I definitely got Jamel Charlo above Terence Bud Crawford.
Oh no! Hell yeah! Let's say Jamel, I'm gonna have to fucking put Jamel number 3, and drop Canelo number 4.
Mel number 3, and he not moving. 1 and 2 could possibly be switched, but Mel is 3, and I ain't moving that shit.
No, but Q. What if Crawford don't fight this year and then Jamel Charlo has his fight against Tim Tszyu before Crawford gets in that ring?
If Mel defend his title before Bud announce a fight or fight, yeah, he gonna get moved. But
okay,
Mel still has to fight. I still got to see the outcome of that fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
hey, people gonna be tripping, bro, because I got Crawford number 6. Hey, bro, that's my fucking Crawford not being activity.
Even you saying that sounds sick. It sounds sick.
No,
that shit
come
crazy,
on,
bro. That's crazy. Hey, yo, salute. My nigga Bang Gang in this bitch. She in the comments, man, bro. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
salute,
lie.
salute.
You actually you took us back like talking about Crawford 6. I'm like, what the fuck? I had
Okay, AQ. But what happened? He don't be active. He don't be active, my brother. What happened if he don't be active? Fucking this year. You're gonna
He's
drop him
still
down. You're still gonna have him right there.
yeah, my shit kind of looking, my pound for pound kind of looking like Flame shit, but
with
I got
me.
Crawford #1 though still, because I mean Usyk can be changed because Usyk became undisputed like a couple months, probably like a year or something, 9 months or something after Crawford became undisputed. So you know, me, just like you was do it off inactivity, I still go off longevity of being on the list.
Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
it's the
yeah. Makes
longevity,
sense.
the performance, and he still haven't been beat though. You know, so I
Yeah.
kind of give Crawford a little bit of seniority because he was on that bitch when Andre Ward and Floyd was, you know what I mean, on that motherfucker. You know what I mean? When nobody else on that bitch when they was doing it. So respectfully, that's why Crawford is just, and when he say it, like it's like, bro, like, yeah, bro, you was really, your name was right there about Floyd and goddamn Andre Ward before they retired, bro. Like, so, and in his knockout streak, that shit's still popping. Like right now, yeah, he going through the little negotiation shit, man, but
Supposedly.
man,
Supposedly. Hey, bro, I'm just saying, bro. I know people
I
gonna
don't
be
even
like,
want to talk about
they
it.
really, and they're gonna see OD smoking crack. They're gonna be saying that shit, but I'm gonna be, man, bro.
Nah,
It just, it's my opinion, bro. I just want activity. If Crawford would have been activity, let's say if Crawford would have fought Turman, I'll
yeah,
be like, oh, right, fuck it. I still have him in my fucking top 5. But
yeah.
he haven't fucking fought in the past fucking 6 months. You know
What
what
he
I'm
said?
saying?
He said Thurman. My niggas talking about Thurman in that bitch. That's crazy. But I respect your list. Like shit, that's your opinion. Like if you and then shit like the guys that you name, like yeah, Earl, nah. But the rest of them, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I could give you that. But
Man, who y'all think, man, of the undisputed runs, who y'all think have the best undisputed runs? Nobody talks about that. Only me and Black or Brown, we
Charlo,
talk about that shit one time.
Charlo even with his loss in that draw,
No, but then the guys that
I
the guys
still
that the
like
guys that
Usyk probably.
Usyk runs better than Charles because Usyk had undefeated
Man, I
fighters
ain't
on his
gonna
way.
lie,
He had
bro.
undefeated.
I
He had
got,
undefeated guys, man. He had undefeated guys on his way to
yeah.
undisputed. Charlo had a couple like Rosario already lost. Harrison had a loss. He beat undefeated Lubin. Who else had a loss, man? He had a couple
But
losses.
that ain't the undisputed run. The undisputed run is like the Tony Harrison shit on up. I get y'all probably, it's either after Terrence Crawford or Usyk. I think Charlo, like they got the best runs. You might
Man,
have
I
to
mean,
get
I
you
ain't
might
gonna lie, bro.
really Crawford got the best because he was the first one to do it. I think Charlo has the best undisputed story. Like if you follow the line of how we got the belts, the loss, the draw, he got the best story. If you was to put that shit in a movie, YouTube, do the little timeline, he had the best. Like yeah, he
I
did
mean,
a
for
lot of
me,
shit.
who had a good undisputed run, bro, was Josh Taylor. Nah, because he was underdogs in those fights, bro. He was underdog. He wasn't favored to be Rages, and he wasn't favored to be Jose Ramirez.
Oh, correct.
Well, what's good with it, fellas?
What's
And
good with it, fam?
it was good,
Cool,
bro.
cool. You talking about that undisputed run, huh?
Yeah, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, I got, if I could put my undisputed run list, I'll put Josh Taylor #1, Bernard Hopkins #2, Usyk #3, Canelo #4, Jamil #5. I mean, I'm talking about favorites. Like Josh Taylor wasn't favored to beat those guys. He wasn't favored to beat Regis. He wasn't favored to beat Jose Ramirez. he wasn't favorite to be what's his name Martin in the Super Series, and he made his name out of himself, Josh Taylor. And they forgot about that man's undisputed run. And for me, Josh Taylor had one of the best undisputed runs in his
Yeah,
Fort Bear.
I agree with you on that. I think him being in that tournament solidified that. Being in the tournament. So the tournament, yeah, everybody who's been in the tournament, they had success. So I definitely agree with you on that one. I can give you that one. I can give you that one.
But come on. He wasn't favored against what's his name? Martin. He wasn't favored against Regis. He was favored against Ivan Bakovic. He took his title away. But like I'm saying, bro, Taylor I know he lost all his belts, but he never was the favorite, bro. You see the odds, how Regis had it, how fucking Jose Ramirez had it. Josh Taylor didn't have. He wasn't favorite in none of those fucking fights. And he had a fucking good. He fucking went to a tournament, like you said, bro. I'm just saying, bro. He had one of the best undisputed runs. Like with Crawford, bro. Crawford was favorite to beat those guys. Jamel was favorite to beat those guys. Canelo was favorite to beat those guys. Usyk, bro. Usyk had like 50-50 fights. Bernard Hopkins, bro. He fought two fucking. He had an AGT status, bro. Being De La Hoya, Trinidad, and who's the other guy? I mean,
Joppy.
the guy. Yeah. Yep. So that's what Bernard Hopkins is my number 2, bro.
And then he had that reign. He reigned supreme for a while too.
Yep.
Till Jermaine Taylor got to him. So yeah,
that's why with Haney and Taylor, bro, I put him like 7 and 8 because they took him. Haney just took it in one night.
Yeah.
Taylor took it in one night. But when you have a run taking the title in the first fucking fight, and you just fucking fighting for each fucking sanctioning bodies to whoever has it, that's when I'm gonna be like, oh hell yeah! Like if you're not favorite, like Taylor wasn't favorite, man. I'm just saying, bro. That's my opinion. Yeah, y'all want to have Jamel, who had like my boy Bang. He wants to have Jamel. Jamel had a good story. Jamel had a good story. I can agree right there, but I can have to put Taylor number 1.
The reason why I could agree with Jamel having the best run is because he had Murderer's Row, man. That gauntlet at 54 is just like no other. That's the golden division of this era, 54, because just don't know what you're gonna get from any fighter. You know what I mean? Like how Sergio Garcia gave Fondura a hell of a fight. And then goddamn me, he come in and just beat the shit out of Lubin. And then you see Tony Harrison make easy work out of Garcia. So you know what I mean? It's styles that make fights in that division, bro. So
and they were doing that carousel build. Lava took Jerry Hurds. Took Jerry Hurds. J-Rock took Hurds. Then Rosario took.
Then J-Rock get beat by Rosario, and then Mel beat up on Rosario. So I think if from that point of view, I would definitely say Mel had the best run, but him and Josh Taylor is neck and neck because of that tournament.
Are you thinking Josh Taylor?
No, Mel and Josh Taylor.
Oh, Mel and Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to have Mel, he like you say, he has a good history. Like a good a story. But like for me, Josh Taylor, bro, he wasn't favored to win those fucking fights. He made his name out of himself like his fucking Martin, and. If people don't want to agree with me, it is what it is. It is like my opinion, or if y'all want to see it like a fact. But I'm gonna put Josh Taylor number 1 in my undisputed one. So somebody beats a fighters that you got a 50-50 fight, or you underdog.
Shit, yeah. I think, they probably had like. If you look at Charlo and Josh Taylor, for sure, because they probably how they ranked within the divisions. 140 from champion to 10, as far as like ability, it's all close. Anybody could beat anybody. 54 is the same. All the other weight divisions, it was kind of different. Top heavy. You know what I mean? And that's why Josh Taylor was like the underdog. Charlo was the favorite because he was just more popular. But if you look at like all them, the belts being passed around, shit, that competition still close. Like he still lost to Harrison in that first fight and shit. So
yeah.
I don't know. I liked all of it, bro. Like, and that's just the best thing about boxing, bro. The undisputed shit. You know, when you undisputed, it ain't no question that you the best in that division at that time.
Yeah.
So,
It
man,
is Canelo, bro. I got Canelo number 4 because Canelo did it like in 11 months.
I forgot about Canelo. We ain't even talk about this shit. Like Canelo had a great run too. Like, bruh, like everybody had their own run respectfully within shit the time that they did it. Like when they was doing it, that shit was amazing. Like if you sit back and look at all that shit was amazing during the time. Like, damn, Charlo doing this, like, because especially with the thing with Charlo, because after him and Castaño had their draw, we didn't even think they was gonna fight right back. We thought that Charlo was gonna have to fight Lubin and Castaño was gonna have to fight Tim Tszyu or something, and they end up being able to fight and become undisputed before that shit. So like all that shit really count. Josh Taylor, them doing the World Super Series, like shit. Usyk doing the Super Series, like that shit. And Crawford just being the first person to do it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit really matter. All that shit historically, that shit matter. So it's really hard to put like who 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Canelo did that shit in fucking under a year.
11 months.
Bruh, that shit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit crazy, especially like especially the 168 division. You looking at two of the guys, and Caleb Plant and David Benavidez having the belts and they never even unified them bitches.
Come on, man.
Canelo put together the whole division in less than a year, bro.
Yeah, or Colin Smith versus Billy Joe. They could have fought each other.
Yep.
Yeah, so that shit was fun.
We got a lot of fights that didn't get made that we didn't get to see. Like I would have loved to see that Hurd and Charlo fight, man.
You said like the Hurd and Charlo, but the only thing that happened, J-Rock put that wrench. He threw that wrench in there because they was gonna fight, but J-Rock won, and then Charlo lost. So it's like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, in a matter, wasn't that in the same year, huh?
Yeah, that was like a couple months apart.
Man, that shit was crazy, bro. Cause like, I mean, no, you know what? No, that was in December. Yeah, that was in December when Charlo lost. I think he lost like December 22nd. And then Hurd lost in February.
Yeah, that J-Rock shit was so cold because I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But hey, Q, I will tell you, Q, I had a bad feeling about Hurd that night because I'm like, man, I don't know if this nigga gonna be able to box that nigga because if you watch the Hurd and that
nigga was in this city though, bro.
Huh?
That nigga got beat in this city in this backyard.
Yeah. He got
but sometimes that's a bad thing.
What's up, Mark?
When you in your own city and you got everybody asking for tickets and everybody want comps and people want your time and you got to go hit you don't get a chance to focus on what you need to focus on.
Man,
sometimes fighting at home is a bad thing.
Let me say that, bro. Let me say this, bro. J-Rock put on a fucking masterclass. That was a boxing clinic, bro. Like, dude, like, bro. Jared Hurd getting his ass whooped like that. That shit reminded me when James Toney beat Iron Barkley, nigga. Like, dude got his ass whooped beautifully, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
AQ and like that's what I was saying, man. Because I had watched before that fight. I had watched the Tony Harrison and Hurd fight, and you saw Tony Harrison do a lot of good things. It's just the pressure just got to him, and that's how Hurd was able to stop him. And I was kind of like, man, this nigga J-Rock ain't got no chin, but I still think he could beat him with his boxing ability, man. And he showed it. Like you say, he put on a masterful performance.
Yeah, so that shit was like, I ain't gonna lie. That fight got great replay value, bro. You could, if you just want to see somebody, you want to see some good ass boxing, just go watch that shit. That's a good ass fight, bro. I ain't
Hey, is Jerry Hurd got a new career
Career profession now. He into something or what? What's
He
going
got
on, dog?
he got a lot of 18 wheelers.
Man, bro, I don't know, bro. Heard
So
is
he done
trash.
moved on from boxing, then, correct?
He gonna have now he still
Yeah.
want to fight, but he should move on, bro.
He done with
I
that, bro.
agree.
Did y'all already speak on the fight last night on the Ortiz Ruiz fight?
Yeah, we already did.
Yeah, go ahead though.
Do you guys think it's time for Luis to start thinking about training other fighters and hanging it up? I think it is.
You said Luis Ortiz need to be a trainer?
Yeah. I think he should start training other fighters. I think he should stop boxing.
Yeah. Hey, but what you feel about that, man? He got knocked down 3 times and still barely only lost, man. He barely lost though.
Yeah, he put on
That was only because of Andy Ruiz's inactivity. Whenever
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz got into
hell
exchanges-
no. Andy Ruiz
Listen,
fought
listen,
after Andy.
Listen, whenever Andy Ruiz got into exchanges with that dude, he won.
Yeah,
His hands
because
are too
he's
fast.
slower. Because Ruiz slow and shit. But Ortiz, man, outboxed his ass, and Andy Ruiz just fought Areola. Like Ortiz ain't fought since the beginning of the year. He fought Charles Martin. That's the last time he fought.
I understand, but here's in the grand scheme of things, what did all that outboxing matter? What does it mean? Nothing. He got his ass.
No,
knocked
it
out.
means but this the point though, Shelton. Like Luis Ortiz was outboxing Andy Ruiz for a good portion of that fight, and without the knockdowns, he would have lost.
Yep. He would
Andy
have lost.
Ruiz, you're right. But Andy Ruiz is a good puncher, but he's not really a big puncher.
Nah.
And he put him down 4 times. What do you think a big puncher is going to do to Luis Ortiz?
Deplete him.
Knock his ass out.
He's gonna get depleted. Yeah,
And
I
he's
think
a little
I
bit
think
too
he should go
old
ahead.
to be
I
getting
think he
hit
should
like
go ahead
that.
and retire.
He's a little bit too old to be getting rocked like that.
Yeah, but
He
you
don't
saw
have
that.
legs in it.
You saw
Hey, man,
his
he getting the
punch
millions,
resistance with Martin though. In that Martin fight, you saw it.
Yeah, because Charles Martin's a big guy. He's really not a big puncher, but
Come
he's
on, man. That
big
nigga's a god, man. Of course he's gonna get rocked by a god. Come on now.
walks
He's
this
a heavyweight
earth like a
division.
dog.
Everybody's gonna end up getting rocked.
He dropped Ortiz with a jab, nigga.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Dropped him.
Power jab.
Now look, and you talking about these young dudes like a Big Baby Anderson, even like a slow ass Hergovic, even a Joe Joyce, somebody like that, a Dillian White. They gonna hurt that on me.
Yeah, Joe
gonna
Joyce
hurt
will
them.
end him. Joe Joyce will end him bad. He don't need to fuck with Joe Joyce.
Hey, do y'all think Ruiz is better off without Reynoso? Y'all think he looked better without Reynoso? Or y'all think that he made
He looked the same.
He the
Yeah,
same.
He looked the same. He's not his output. His punch output is too little, man. He only landed like 80 punches the whole fight, bro.
Well, when I think about it, he did get dropped by Areola under Reynoso, so never mind.
Man, to be a Reynoso camp, bro, I don't know.
Man, you got to have a secondary trainer in that motherfucker because all this time go to Canelo. So
All right, I'll go there.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I mean, look, with Reynoso, bro, like with Ryan, he was teaching Ryan, hey, pick up your hand. When he was telling him, pick up your hand. Pick up your hand. He was saying, levanta la mano. Pick up your hand in that training section. That's what he was trying to tell him. Like, he was trying to like teach these guys defense. Reynoso even told him, hey, you live your chin too up. I'm trying to fix that shit. He was trying to fix everything on Ryan. And Ryan, with every Reynoso style, it will combine, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but you just need to fix his defense.
Hey,
I
OD.
mean,
Hey, OD. It's certain things, man, a trainer can't fix, bro. And even Joe Goose ain't being able to fix that. He just showed him how to throw that left hook even better. He just gonna always have that flaw, man. He gonna be like Amir Khan.
He's still
gonna
standing
fight
straight up and
somebody
shit.
until somebody
yeah,
catches
he's still
him.
gonna be standing still. He's still standing still like that, bro. He's gonna end up getting his ass knocked out.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for
shit.
sure. It's just a matter of time.
Hey,
And I
that
hope,
fight last night,
and the
last
truth,
night-
bro, and I hope so. And I hope so he get his ass knocked out.
God damn.
hey, that fight last night made me really reevaluate Frank Sanchez, yo.
No, Frank Sanchez.
What
I
you
mean,
mean?
Frank Sanchez fucking with Reynoso is a good combination. Frank Sanchez with Reynoso is a good combination.
Hey, didn't
But
Frank
with-
leave him too?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Frank
Frank
with
dipped
Joe
his ass
Goose.
too.
Damn,
He went with Joe
Reynoso?
Goose.
Yeah, Frank.
Even Valdez. I think Valdez leaving too.
Niggas
I was
the
watching-
shit, nigga.
Yeah,
I was
man.
watching that fight last night, and I'm saying these supposed to be the top echelon of the heavyweight division. Frank Sanchez will beat the shit out of both of these dudes.
So
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know.
Bro, why y'all niggas so high on Frank Sanchez, bro?
But
Dude is
he got
boring,
his
bro.
foot
Well,
movement.
hey, Q. I think one thing for sure is, man, he went against a puncher and a jogger, bro, and he boxed the shit out of him. That's
Yep.
one thing.
Box
Hey,
the
but
fuck out of that
a
motherfucker, dog.
He took his power pretty well, Q.
a
That's one
jogger?
thing. Slow.
Yeah.
What happened? Would you say?
Sasquatch a jogger?
But I mean, come on, bro. We know the nigga got
The
power.
Hey,
thing,
bro, come on, man. I got my man motherfucker walk out of the ring.
no,
Yeah,
the thing about
Yeah, you
Why
got
you bringing up
power.
old shit though, man?
the thing about Frank Sanchez, the reason
That
I'm
shit was
high
like
Q,
8 years
is
ago, my nigga.
what I saw last night. The reason I'm high on Frank Sanchez is the punch output. Frank Sanchez throws a lot of punches.
Man, I don't care about none of that boring ass shit, dog. That shit not cool to watch, bro. I'll be honest, bro. I'm not trying to see
I like the
shit,
sweet
bro.
science of Frank Sanchez, bro. He got a
I'm
beautiful
not
style. I like his
I'm
sweet science, bro.
I'm not trying to see that shit, dog. He gonna have to come with like, man.
Hey, Q, here's one for you, man.
uh,
Frank Sanchez versus your boy Jared Anderson, Big Baby, man.
That's a great fight. I want to see that.
yeah, that's cool. We gonna see that nigga get knocked the fuck out and not talked about no more. Cause my
Man.
boy
You talking about
Jared
Frank?
Anderson,
I would love to see that, Q, because I want to see how Big Baby would handle the footwork of Sanchez. I mean, I got Big Baby winning, but I think it'd definitely be a good fight.
I
Bang,
do too.
bang,
I don't know if he
going
knocks
against
him
a
out, but
career
I got
boxer.
Jared winning that.
bang,
Jared-
so bang.
Jared Anderson, bro.
What's up, Mike?
Salute, Bang.
Jared Anderson win, bro. Because
What's up, Bang?
yes,
Yeah, I got
What up?
Frank Sanchez versus everybody, man.
Next,
I think he beats everybody except the top guy.
shot. Please believe that.
You know what I mean?
He don't beat Anderson. Frank Sanchez don't beat Anderson. He don't beat Usyk. He don't beat Fury. But he beat the rest of them. I don't think he beats Wilder.
Say that
I don't think he beats Wilder either. I think Wilder gets him. I think Wilder knocks him out.
Water knocked that dude.
Hold on. Say all that again one time, Uncle Shelton.
I say I got Frank Sanchez against everybody except for Wilder, except for Anderson, except for Fury, and except for Usyk. They all beat him.
Okay, so
But everybody else might have a problem.
Right quick, right fast. I think that Andy Ruiz got a better chance at beating Frank Sanchez than
Jared Anderson?
Hell no, bang. Hell
No, not Jared Anderson. I think Andy
Frank
Ruiz.
Sanchez will go circles Andy Reid.
Say it again.
Frank Sanchez will go circles against Andy Reid.
I mean, I can't just say that though, bro. Like, I think that's a better matchup. I think Andy.
Man, bro, I don't like that Frank
Nah,
Sanchez.
this nigga Q is
I'm
the
for
that nigga call himself Q the guard. That nigga is Q the punchline guard, bro. This nigga.
Hey, I fuck with Frank, bro. Like, Frank is a good boxer. We ain't gonna get me saying he boring and shit confused with him actually being a cool boxer. I think he can box and shit. But in the heavyweight division, that shit gonna get you cooked out here. He going there, and y'all think that shit gonna work against Jared Anderson? Think his footwork? Jared Anderson gonna hit his ass with an angle. The thing that I see Jared Anderson doing is, bro, he don't have to be perfectly feet planted and all that shit to hit your ass and make you goddamn do a dance, boy. He like on some Beterbiev type shit. I ain't gonna lie, Jared Anderson like on some Beterbiev shit, hitting like the last dude he hit the nigga like cross his body, nigga, with a hook.
Right.
And that nigga just laid like, bro.
Let me ask you this, Q. Frank Sanchez versus Joe Joyce. Who you got?
Joyce, nigga.
Shit.
I only got. I mean,
Joyce, bro.
I got the juggernaut in that
hard.
shit, dog.
The only reason why I feel like that's hard to call is because of Joe Joyce's chin. but I don't think he's a better fighter than Frank Sanchez.
He's still gonna win though, bro. I got Joe Joyce.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even disagree with that. I think that Frank Sanchez is a better fighter than Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce got that granite chin though. That's what'll keep him alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He got that jab too. That powerful jab.
Right. He can
He
fight.
that fucking gas tank. And he don't get tired.
Right.
And he
Joyce don't
breaking
get
eye
tired.
sockets. And he breaking eye sockets out here. So you know.
Right.
Hey, y'all gonna see when Frank Sanchez get his chin touched, man. Telling y'all. That's all he waiting for. Like he outboxed FA. Cool.
But he got dropped by FA too.
Exactly.
Exactly,
bro.
Did he get dropped?
He calling your boy out, though, Q.
Who?
He calling your partner out, Q.
Who?
Your partner Deontay.
That's your boy.
Man, them niggas don't want no smoke with that man.
Hey,
ain't none of them gonna be able to stand up against that right hand, bro.
Wilder knock him out though. Wilder knock him out.
He'll knock all them niggas out. He'll knock out Usyk too. He'll beat the shit out of Usyk.
Jared Anderson.
He'll never catch you.
Now you talking about the top dog. I don't know about him.
He ain't never slick to me, bro.
Right. With the shot at the end, yup.
He will never catch you.
Shit, boy.
Wilder won't be using. We still gotta see what kind of Wilder we're gonna see against fucking what's his name?
That's the thing. That's the thing. After this fight, if Wilder wins this next fight in impressive fashion, bro, I think that nigga gonna be back, bro, because that's a good fight. You know, we not putting Hellenius up there at the top and all that shit, but that's a good fight though, and it ain't a fight that he can go out there and play with.
It's a good test.
That fight, hey, yeah, that's a bad Viking right there, boy. You know what I mean? So look good in this fight.
Hey, Bang, you cutting up, bro?
Oh, my phone was ringing.
It's all good.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we got you now, Bang.
We got you now, Bang.
Yeah. I think if Wilder look good against Hellenius, bro, it's gonna be trouble in that heavyweight division all over again, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro.
Well, I'll say this: the guy that
trouble.
showed up last night to beat Ortiz, Wilder stops that dude.
Right.
I think Wilder stops that guy last night. I don't know what Andy Ruiz is going to show up for Wilder. If that same one shows up that showed up last night, Wilder knocks him out.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. The Usyk that fought AJ and the AJ that fought Usyk, Wilder beats those guys too. In my eyes, that nigga ain't that slick to me, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm not sold on Usyk, bro.
Usyk beats them all, man. Usyk takes all the money out your pocket and beats them all.
I mean, if he prove it, that's cool. If he prove it, I give him his card. But to me, I'm not really sold on Usyk like that, bro. Like AJ is cool, but he's scary. So it's like, okay, he's a top guy, but he's really scary. He was over there reigning supreme in the UK. He ain't do shit in America. Respectfully, though. You understand what I'm saying?
But you know, AJ, for other good fighters, Q, they were over here in the UK. Dillian White, fucking Derek Chisora.
Dillian White, man, them niggas ain't all that to me, bro. They good domestic champions, bro. Them niggas ain't all that to me, bro. I'm gonna keep real with you,
but there wasn't. But the outer Wilder who he was fighting, bro. I mean, who he fought here in America, bro?
He only fought Wilder. But look, Wilder only fought the people that were willing to fight him. I was on here arguing with some other dude. I think it was HL. No, it wasn't HLD. It was somebody else saying that Wilder ain't got no Povetkin on his resume. I'm like, bro, you talking about the same Povetkin who Wilder tried to fight twice and he kept pissing dirty? You talking about the same Povetkin that really tested positive for steroids more than anybody in the last 10 years, bro? We talking about that nigga?
No, the fights I can
Not
get
more than
Wilder. The
everybody.
fights I can get
Not more
Wilder
than Big Baby.
is a bird.
Hold on.
right,
Not more than Big Baby. Not more than Big Baby Miller. Not more than him.
Big Baby
right,
got the
right,
record,
right.
nigga.
But we see,
Like
ain't nothing.
the only fight I could give what's his name Wilder is a bird, and who else? And Luis Ortiz.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta think though, bro. Who else was it for him to fight when he was fighting those guys? We gotta think about this.
I got one right here
But
for
he was
you.
but he was a bitch, my brother. Promotional wise.
He could have fought Vlad. He could have fought Vlad.
Yeah,
no, hold
he
on.
could have fought Vlad.
I got another one for you.
His promoter said he wasn't ready.
Dillian White.
Could have fought
He
him.
ducked that.
Could have fought him.
That boy's ass, bro.
That ended the conversation
ass,
right there.
bro. Dillian White was over there with Hearn, and Hearn was trying to give Wilder them bullshit ass offers, bro. That nigga was nobody to beat, bro. Dillian White ain't nobody to beat, bro.
Right
now, bro. He good
right now,
over there,
in this heavyweight era, bro, Joshua has a better resume.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Joshua has a better resume, bro. It's speaking facts. It's speaking facts. Joshua has a better resume.
Okay, that's right. Okay, that's cool, but nobody ducked AJ. We all know niggas was ducking Wilder. You understand what I'm saying?
Because they were in the same promotion, bro. They were in the same promotion back. That's why.
Bro, who are you talking about that duck Wilder though? Go ahead.
AJ ducked Wilder. Povetkin ducked Wilder with that dirty piss. These niggas was ducking. If you got a cheek to beat a nigga, bro, you ducking. You scared. If you got a cheek to win, bro, you got a cheek to fight, bro. You out of there.
But Wilder didn't give White his chance.
Cause White ain't
I don't blame Wilder that bitch. I blame more Mauricio Suleiman because White got on Mauricio Suleiman's ass that fucking day when he fought Fury. He told you would be holding my fucking ass back. You were holding me back for the WBC champion.
Yeah, but I also seen AJ come with a bunch of bullshit. I also seen Dillian White cry, and you bitch ass nigga, you over here testing him and Big Baby Miller and all the niggas popping dirty bro, we can't talk about these niggas, bro. Can't talk about these niggas, bro.
Hold on, we talking about you mentioned the American fighters, whatever. Like Gerald Miller, American fighter, man. He fucking did everything in the pharmacy, CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid. He did all of that shit because he was scared. He was scared of the AJ work. And I mean, it was a dead giveaway when the nigga pushed the shit out of the nigga in the press conference. So that was a clear giveaway.
Right. And AJ ain't do nothing to him, but he wanted to fight. Who was that was talking shit to AJ and AJ talked shit back to him?
Dominic Brazil.
No, that was Brazil. That's who it was. It was Brazil.
And you see what he did to Brazil, right?
Knocked his ass out, bro.
Right. You see, it's the thing, but this the thing though. He had his nuts dragging against Brazil because Brazil ain't nobody to be scared of, like talking about big slow ass Brazil. Let's just keep it real, bro.
Hey, but if we really keeping it real, I know you say that, all these people that ducked them, but when it comes to the mega fight that everybody wanted at that time, AJ and Wilder, they ducked each other. They marinated.
I can't say that, bro.
Hold on.
Listen, bang. Listen to Brady.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, man. I can make an argument on both sides.
Wilder, bro. You my guy, bang, but you ain't gonna say nothing bad against Wilder.
I'll say bad things against everybody who do something wrong. I mean, but it's not like that. But what you were saying, no Flame, my bad.
I mean, I can make an argument on both sides how I felt. AJ was ducking at one period of time, and then Wilder was ducking at one period of time. All that, but they avoided each other. They didn't make the fight happen. They both.
That was Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn, bro. Eddie Hearn.
Hold on, bro. Stop.
What do you want to say? What do you want to say was Wilder? What do you want to say was? What do you want to say was Hearn? What do you want to say is Al Heyman? Whatever the case, right? They avoided each other. They couldn't come to an agreement. They both got their ass whooped double time, like twice by the same nigga. if you look at the similarity, Fury cooked him
Yep.
twice in a row. Usyk cooked AJ twice in a row. They both kind of in the same spot. They in the bleachers right now. They trying to get back on the court.
Right.
Exactly.
So
Right.
just
And
being real,
you gotta admit,
But
Bang, Wilder
AJ
had
had
never
lost
at
to
that
Anthony
point.
Ruiz
At that
first.
point, hold on, Bang. At that point, Wilder had never in his life sniffed $12 million or 15, and
that's
he
a
turned that
fact.
shit down.
Okay,
That's
And
but
that
at the
fight
time,
was,
That's a
that
duck,
nigga,
bro.
but
That's a
bro,
duck.
when
the
the
fight,
nigga, okay,
the Joshua versus Wilder fight, they offered like 120 million, right?
now he was trying to lock him in that contract, bro. Listen, bro. That was bullshit from the gate. See, Eddie Hearn had y'all fooled and everybody else.
Nah,
That
you
shit was a
blaming
bunch
Eddie
of
Hearn because that
bullshit.
nigga was ducking. Don't do that.
Oh no, bro. You can't. It's not about Wilder with Eddie Hearn. I'm telling you why Eddie Hearn been in the way of that fight for the longest.
How?
He gonna tell you, yeah, man, we want Wilder, but then he start offering his bullshit, trying to lock him
But
in
the
contracts.
problem
Man,
was,
Nah,
it was
bro. They didn't
both.
offer
It was
the
both of
bullshit,
them
man.
fault, bro. It was both of them fault that the fight didn't fucking happen.
I agree.
Exactly.
It was both
exactly.
of them fault.
Exactly.
It's not
They
only
both at fault, bro.
Joshua. It's not Wilder. It's both of them, man. They fucked up. Look what they're at right now, bro. They're in the fucking bench warming up. And Fury and Music, bro, they're right there
Warm up.
fucking ready to go.
I
Yeah,
just feel like, look, this is what I do
Hey,
feel like.
look. Hey, hold on, man. I'm gonna let you rip, man. The brothers that was at the top, right? Two brothers had the belts, man. AJ in the UK. That's a brother too. Wilder in
Right.
America. They had a chance to come together and make history. Instead, they marinated. They both fucked up the fight, and the white boys got the belts, man. Let them do their thing, man. Hey, that's how that shit go. That's how it go, dog.
Yep. That's it.
Hey, listen. All in all, bro. All in all, I feel like Wilder would have never lost to Usyk. I feel like Wilder would have never lost to AJ. I feel like Wilder would have never lost to Dillian White, Derek Chisora. I mean, just look at the
If they
way
would
that
have just
these
fought
guys.
each other,
But we don't
right?
know that, Bang. We don't
No, we
know
don't know
that.
that.
They never fought.
We cannot predict the future, my brother.
They never
I hear
fought,
you.
so we don't know who he would have lost to or who he wouldn't. They never fought, so
I
we
mean,
don't
but
know.
we had these same
we
debates.
still.
But we had these same debates when we start talking about these new fighters against these older fighters. We'll say, "Oh, you crazy! Such and such would have never been able to fuck with such and such." So why we can't talk
Because
about it
we're
now?
looking at the style, we're looking at the styles and the
That's what I'm talking
evolution of
about.
boxing. The evolution of
Right.
boxing, we looking at it was them older fighters against these younger fighters. The punch out. Them dudes threw punches. They fought. These dudes stand around and prance and try to get a pot shot in here and there. Them older dudes would have smoked them because them dudes is coming to fight. They not coming to bullshit. These dudes
but
coming to bullshit. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. Look at your boy last night. You were so high on El Rayo. El Rayo got fucking cooked.
Right. Hey, look, you know what's so crazy? To speak on that right quick, you know what was so crazy about that El Rayo fight? Right before that fight.
Second time. 5, 6, 7.
Man,
Hey,
down.
boy. Hey, Bang. Is that your boy Rayo? Is that your boy Rayo?
No, I wasn't never hung high on Rayo. I just liked him. I wasn't saying he was untouchable or nothing. Because I think that Michelle Rivera beat Rayo. I think Michelle Rivera beat a lot of them niggas at 35 if we want to keep it real. But this is the thing.
Michelle Rivera ain't fought nobody ranked in the top 15 in his last 5 fights.
Right, but this the thing though, Q. This is what we can't forget. That nigga's really Tank's mandatory. He been Tank mandatory for I think for like the last like 2 fights maybe, and ain't nobody mentioning his name. He's a good talent, bro. I see the potential in him. You feel me? Like that's how I look at a fighter, bro. If I go out there and I see how you move and I see your power and I see your game, I can understand like once you getting up in the rankings, somebody's gonna have a problem. Maybe you don't go undefeated, but you will be a problem in that division. I think Michelle Rivera is a big problem at 35.
Michelle Rivera need to fight. That's who Michelle Rivera need to fight.
Nah, that's a
I
good
think
fight
he
too.
beats him.
That's a good
I'm
fight
not
too.
impressed with.
I think
See,
Pitbull. I think Pitbull is a fight.
Let
Hey, I
that
like how
nigga
he
fall on
just
his
like
face.
backed up and let him fall.
Q was
That's
impressed with
disrespectful.
Cruz. I'm not. I'm not impressed
You
with Cruz.
mean?
Cruz ain't fought no goddamn body, and Michelle Rivera will cook his ass. He ain't fought nobody.
I mean,
Hey,
but that's a
hey,
good fight
Q, the way
though.
that
But
nigga
Michelle
backed
Rivera
up
ain't fought
after he hit him
nobody.
and let him fall on his face, that's
And
Let that boy fall on his face, ass up. You hear me?
mm,
Crazy.
the last
yeah,
time I
nah,
that
checked,
was
but I think I think that's a good fight because we don't know if Michelle Rivera can handle that pressure. That's what I'm saying. These are
Yeah.
fights that we need to see if these guys can pass the test. I think he's a great up and coming fighter, and them niggas is really ignoring him. You understand what I'm saying? They really ignore Michelle Rivera when that nigga got
Yeah.
skills, bro. Can't take away nothing from his skills. He's just being ignored.
Man,
Feel
this
me?
last fight was close, man.
I
Man,
mean, but
fuck
they not
that.
gonna all be streets
Let
though.
But
hey,
They
Isaac
not gonna all
Cruz
be
ain't
streets though.
shit, bro. Isaac Cruz
They not
ain't
gonna all
shit. He ain't fought
well,
nobody.
put his
He's
ass in
famous
there
for
with Michelle.
losing.
Put
Isaac
Michelle
Cruz is
Rivera
famous
ass in
for
there.
losing. He's famous
Put
for
Michelle,
losing. That's what he's famous for.
put
But
Michelle Rivera ass in there.
Canelo blew up from losing. Canelo blew up from losing.
Nigga scared.
oh
Put
God.
that nigga in there with Eastside Cruz. Fuck is you talking about, dog? Oh, I hear that shit.
come
That
on,
nigga in
man.
there, dog.
Bro, where
Man,
you get what you?
how the hell Michelle Rivera is gonna be fucking tax mandatory, dog? If tax holds that fucking Happy Meal bill, bro.
Mickey Mouse,
Come
right?
on,
But
bro.
that's the
Come on, bro.
thing
That's a
is,
Nobody say another motherfucking word, and this shit is over. And I ain't playing, nigga.
Nigga don't want to hear that shit, dog. That nigga Tank don't want to hear none of that shit. He don't care what none of y'all niggas talking about, dog.
that
Tank
nigga
gonna
is
fight who
silly,
the fuck
dog.
Tank gonna want to fight. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
on the
This
live,
training wheels promotions. You hear me? He ain't worried
Pretty
about
real
none of that
promotion.
shit.
Nah, this nigga stupid, dog. Hey, nah, but look, all bullshit to the side though. The thing with before the Rayo fight started, before the Rayo fight started last night, bro. I was telling my nigga, I say, bro, these late replacement fighters, bro, is no gray area in between it. Either you gonna run through that late replacement or you gonna struggle. And damn sure enough, that boy went out there struggled and got his ass whooped in 3 rounds, bro.
wait a
Get the
minute.
smelly sauce ready.
That was a late replacement though?
Yep.
Yeah.
With
It
Rayo?
was a late
Yep.
replacement. Yeah.
Yep, that's a late replacement.
Tricky,
A
bro.
late replacement. But that
We
dude,
seen what
like you
happened.
said though, that dude was 14-1 and had knocked out everybody he been in the ring with, except the guy he lost to.
Hey,
Right.
where's he from?
Right.
Dominican. He's
He
Dominican, ain't he, Q?
Dominican.
Yeah, I think you think you're from the DR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
by
is.
the time I got
He
the
is.
stream link, I think it was already the Abner Morris fight. So I
Hey
missed
man,
that
if
shit
y'all
before.
need cable,
Yeah,
and the pay-per-views, holla at me.
yeah.
Holla at
Hey
me.
man,
Nigga, I
look,
was
I
not
look,
paying
need
no
hey,
it. I
stop
$75.
right
need
there.
it.
Hey, stop right there. Nigga, Abner Mares looked pretty good last night.
Y'all gonna
For
talk?
4
Go ahead,
years off,
OG.
for 4 years off, he looked pretty good for 4 years off.
He was landing combinations on him.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit.
Hey, that nigga was in that bit. That nigga was in that bit. Nah, but Abner did look good though. He did look decent.
Bro,
But
we gotta remember, bro. We
that
gotta
gas
remember.
tank, that nigga gassed out in the 3rd fucking round,
The
dog.
He
nigga
did
hasn't
gas
fought
out.
Right,
in
bro.
4
But
I was
he
gonna
years,
say
been
that.
Q.
look, bro.
4
He made.
years, Q.
That nigga should
He
have fought a
did
fucking
gas.
6-rounder then.
No,
But
bro.
before the
Listen,
four,
bro. Listen,
before the 4 years,
bro.
he did look good though. For the time he was away, he
Yes,
did look
bro.
good.
4 years with one eye, bro. 4 years
With
with
one
one
eye.
eye, and he
My
made
lady was calling him
135.
Cyclops. My lady was calling him Cyclops. So he was
That's the
he was
real
getting
one eye.
busy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like last night, bro, I was really I was hung on. I was riding. I like what I seen with Abner, bro. I ain't the biggest Abner fan, but the respect that I gained that that I got for him from last night, bro, like I fucks with Abner Mares, bro.
They
Like I
better not
respect
throw him
him.
in there with Tank though, bro. They better
No,
not
no,
throw
no,
him
no,
in
no,
there.
no, no, no.
Shit,
No,
look
no,
at
no,
that.
no, no.
He was supposed to
But
fight
look,
Tank before his eye injury.
who was
That
that
was it.
dude?
Yeah,
Who
they were
was that
supposed to
dude
be
he
Tank.
fought?
Exactly.
He cooked that
They
dude.
were supposed
Abner
to be Tank.
Mares cooked that motherfucker. He cooked his ass.
That was a good.
Gabe
It was.
Flores.
I mean, it was a draw. I
He
scored it a
cooked
draw.
his ass.
I
Whoever he
scored it a
was,
No,
draw.
no,
he
it was a
cooked
draw.
his
It
ass.
was a draw because Abner Mares
I had
won
it
a
5-4
lot
going
of.
to the 10th. And the
Right,
dude
right,
pulled
right.
out the
Abner
10th. He didn't even
Mares.
fucking fight in the 10th. Abner just gave the last
Right,
round
right,
away. He would have won it, but he gave the round away.
right, right. Yeah, and that's that
Abner
4
was
years
good,
ring
man.
trust. He looked
You give
good. He looked
Abner 2-3 fights, he'll be a player. Now I don't think he'll win a title again, but he'll be a player. Abner's
Right,
pretty
right,
good.
right. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
That's all I'm
Abner,
saying.
what would he fight? 126 or 130?
126.
Oh, that was,
126.
Yeah, he a 126 pounder.
right, right,
Shit, I
right,
just
right,
know
right. When he was gonna
right
fight
now.
Tank, no,
And
go
he
ahead.
was
Right
trying to
now,
fight Tank when Tank had the 130 strap. He was going to come up to fight
Right,
Tank.
He was gonna
right.
move
And
up to fight him.
that was gonna be Tank. That was gonna be Tank's first step up fight. Like as far as a good name, and I hate it didn't happen, bro. I hate that
Well,
it
he
ain't
got
happen,
hurt.
bro.
Well, Santa Cruz put that
Right.
beat
Yeah,
down
he got
on
his
his
eye
ass and he
knocked
got hit.
loose.
Right. That was his second time getting his retina detached. Like that nigga cockeyed, bro. Like this white keeping glasses on,
Don't do
nigga's
that, bro.
cockeyed.
Come on, man.
He
You ain't
is.
got to do
Nah,
this.
that nigga eyes not
No,
that
Gun
he's
bad.
straight
titles,
now.
nigga.
He's
His
straight
eyes
now.
really not that bad.
It's straight now
But
because I met
his
him in
shit funny.
Atlanta last
Nah,
year. I
but
saw him in Atlanta.
It
I
took
talked to
4
him. Hold
years for
on,
this shit to
man. I
line back
talked to him
up.
for 20 minutes. I talked to the man for about 20 minutes. His eye is straight now.
Hell yeah, it took
Right,
4
but
years for the shit
me
to
and my
line up.
lady was watching them. But me and my lady we be watching them doing his commentating on Fox, and she be pointing out the fact that nigga eye be slipping. Like he got a lazy eye, bro. This the thing.
Probably. But he was straight when I was
Only
talking to him.
thing,
I talked to the man for 20 minutes in his face. I'm looking at him and he looked good to me.
No! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
He pulling the heat out.
Say it again. Say it again.
Respect.
He put up the heat. Like, look. Go ahead, Bang.
Oh well, yeah, my bad. But that's you had a conversation with him outside the ring. He wasn't getting punched in that eye. Me and my lady watched him a couple times doing commentary, bro. She was like, bro, is that nigga cockeyed? And I'm like, yeah, that nigga lost his retina. He tore his retina like 2-3 times. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get back in the ring with that unhealthy eye that could get touched and fucked up again, and he went 10 rounds after being gone for 4 years, that's like a 10-year layout in boxing. He did pretty good, bro. I'll give Abner Mares. Before the fight was over, I say win, lose, or draw. If this man complete this fight, even if he get dropped, because he looked so good in the first half of the fight, to be gone for 4 years, bro. I gotta give him his card, bro. I don't see him being champion. I don't see him running through the division. But I salute him, bro, because he ain't supposed to be fighting no more, bro.
Yeah, we call it Flame of Fame over here. Hey, but what's the other dude that fought? I think before that fight, I forgot his last name, but he did cook the dude. They was both, I think, undefeated.
Garnica? You talking about the Garnica dude?
Garnica?
No.
Hispanic guy. They was both Hispanic.
It was El Rayo, and then it was Pitbull. I'm trying to think of the whole undercard. El Rayo, Pitbull, Abner Mares.
I don't know, was it Martinez or
You're
some
talking
shit?
about the prelims. You're talking about the prelims, right?
Who you
Was it
say it again?
Yeah, it was like the first fight I seen, I think. I think his
That was
last
the
name
prelim.
was Martinez.
That was who was that?
Well, if y'all didn't see it, then don't trip, because I want to give him
I
props.
watched it. I'm just trying
You
to
know
think
who
who
I
you
did
talking
see
about.
though? You know who I did see though? I did see Rayo Salim. That dude is good.
I missed that fight. Rayo
Salim, that dude is good.
Look, did anybody see Joey Spencer last night? How did he do?
I didn't watch that either.
I ain't watched
I
that
don't
fight
watch
neither.
I'm not high on Joey Spencer. I think Joey Spencer's a puffed up bum.
I ain't gonna call him a bum. I just think he's too young, bro, to be.
Why you gotta be puffed up, bro?
Because they puff him up like he's the next big coming of this and that. Joey Spencer ain't shit.
I ain't gonna say he ain't shit,
Damn,
bro.
you gotta say respectfully at the end of that shit.
I ain't gonna say
Right.
shit. That motherfucker ain't shit.
I don't think
Undefeated
he
ass
ain't
crack.
shit.
You know, player
I don't.
haters ball. Oh man, hate.
Hey, he got a
Man,
good
you
following though,
corny.
OG. He
Joey
got a good
Spencer ain't
following though,
shit,
man.
man. He gonna get
They be
fucked
coming
up
out.
next
Hey,
season,
that
man.
nigga said
He
Joey
gonna get his
Spencer ain't
ass
shit.
kicked.
Yeah, good.
Nah,
Next step him up, he gonna get his ass mollywopped.
I feel like Joey Spencer does not go undefeated, bro. I do see him losing, but I do see him being a factor in wherever he landed, whether it's 54, 60, or whatever he
Oh
gonna
hell
do. But
nah,
he's
hell
young,
nah,
bro.
not
He's a
60.
kid.
That nigga
Not
said,
that
You know,
much.
hell nah. That nigga
I
I'm
fool.
just
mean,
saying
I'm not.
he a
They
kid right
need to
now.
go down.
He
The
a
kid's
kid.
decent. Joey Spencer's decent. He's decent. We
He
still gotta
decent.
see more, bro. We cannot say,
Right,
oh, he's a bump. What happened? He'll be
right.
fucking what's his name? The high tie. What's his name? Fondura or Fortuna, whatever the fuck his name is. Will be Lubin.
Fundora.
Yeah, in the future. We ain't gonna say shit bad about this kid, bro. He's just timing. He just let
Right,
us
Well,
take
right,
our
right. I
time.
think we just got to give
I
him
mean,
time. Everybody
I ain't gonna say
don't come
nothing
out
bad if
black.
he win, but he's not beating no damn Fundora. We know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, nah, especially not right now. That's gonna
Fuck
have to
no.
come later. He gonna have to
You
come out his little
hella
shit.
later, bro. Shit, what? To beat
Right,
that boy
right,
Sebastian, will be
right,
blasting
right, right,
jazz
right.
rapping
Man,
motherfucker.
Man, quit gassing that nigga, dog.
I'm not
Who you
gassing
talking
it, bro.
about?
This
Who you
man
talking
is
about?
6. How is it gas when this man is 6'6", got a motherfucking Street Fighter Dawson jab, my nigga, hit you from
Bro,
across
we
the
can't.
ring with that shit.
That nigga don't got
And
no jab, dog.
what
Bro,
Fondura don't
come
have no
uppercuts,
on,
bro?
jab,
bro.
bro.
Come
That
on,
motherfucker
bro.
knows how to find the inside.
Erickson
Fondura knows how to
Lubin,
find the inside for a big motherfucker. He don't know how to
please,
use the
Look,
jab.
look.
please
Yeah.
Who
explain
did?
how Erickson Lubin looked like a different nigga after the fight. Like,
Uppercut.
explain that to me.
That nigga
Motherfucking
tough, dog.
uppercut in that goddamn hook. That nigga couldn't
Man,
dodge
fuck
that
it.
motherfucker.
He
Bro,
look
He
like
bro.
couldn't
So
fucking
look,
what's his
dodge
face?
that
This
way.
who
figure
did
promotions, man.
y'all?
He said
Do y'all
disfigured
remember?
promotions.
Hey, look. Do
That's
y'all
really
remember
right.
who? Do y'all remember who Fundura fought the night of Charlo versus Rosario?
The questionable win he got, right?
You talking about he fought damn
Who the fuck is that?
the Mexican dude? Damn,
Yeah,
what you
he went
talking
the
about?
distance. The guy
It was
was kind of piecing
You
him
talking
up
about
too.
Sergio?
I think that's who it
Who
was.
was it?
See, the thing is about
Let me go
Fundora
look.
with that fight. Yeah, check it out for me, bro. Because the thing is about
It
Fundora with
was
that
Sergio
fight.
Garcia.
You
You
Okay.
say
said it
Hector
was who?
Garcia?
Sergio?
Yeah, it was Sergio Garcia.
Okay, in
Sergio Garcia.
facts on me. He was getting
Okay.
his ass. He was coming over the top of that goddamn jab,
He was
clipping
getting
his
pieced.
stupid ass.
Right,
That
right,
nigga
right.
give up his height. He can fight on the inside for sure, but he can't box for shit.
Nah, he
Right. But
can't.
see, this the thing though. But this the thing though, Q. That night before that fight started, I was over my people's house and I was telling them, I say, y'all see that tall ass Mexican right there? That boy, you'll think that he wanna stay outside, but he fight on the inside, like a
Yeah.
little nigga. And so I was like,
Right.
man, watch how he fight, watch how he fight. But the whole time he fought, the dude never forced him to be an inside fighter. Fundura really fought him like standing away from him
Mm-hmm.
that night. You know what I'm saying? So he really kind of displayed what he can do on from both distances. You know what I'm saying? I respect Fundura, bro. I ain't gonna see he a
No,
problem,
I do
bro.
too.
Fundura a
Hey,
Yeah,
problem,
but
bro.
That's why when you said that
He's a
Joey
problem.
Spencer shit,
Jamel will beat the fuck out of Fundura, bro.
you think so?
Jamel will.
I think it'll take some time though. I don't think
ODT?
Jamel is gonna come in and wash them. I think Jamel will have to figure out like the
Bro,
proper
that's a
way
hell of a fight, bro.
it's
Nah,
a
but
hell of
what
a fight, bro.
man,
Jamel's gonna
Mel
do, bro,
will
Jamel's gonna
blast
do.
his ass, dog. I'm telling you, Mel will blast his ass for the simple fact, motherfucking
Hey,
he was able.
Fundura.
Hold on. Let me say this, motherfucking Erickson Lubin dropped him after he got dropped, bro.
That's true.
Right,
Everybody,
but that's
everybody
Erickson
know
Man,
Charlo.
if he
Lubin,
get
though.
hurt,
Everybody know
if
Charlo
Jamel
get
get him
strong
hurt, it's
as that
over.
shit go
Like,
in.
Man,
Bro.
That's Erickson Lubin, though. He only lost to Charlo. That nigga a bad man. Lubin a bad man.
Castaño will give Fundura a problem, bro.
I think
I
so
don't
He
know,
too.
might.
but
He might.
I don't know about that.
Nah, bro,
He
Castaño
might.
can fight his
You never
ass off,
know.
bro. That movement
You never.
is different.
But
That go to
Fondora
show you
probably
that
smashed
154 ain't
Castaño.
nothing to play with.
It's
That
them
154
legs,
ain't nothing to play with.
them damn knees and shit,
Castaño,
man.
Castaño ain't got no gas tank.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he does.
It's decent.
Yeah, he
What?
does.
It's decent.
Hell nah.
It's decent, bro. It's decent,
Bro.
bro. And
Bro.
gas
I mean,
tank
I
was
know he
that
got
bad.
knocked out in the
Bro,
rematch,
He
but the
wouldn't have
first
went
fight,
12. He wouldn't have went 12 with Charlo if he ain't had no good gas tank, bro.
Bro,
He
bro,
wouldn't
that
have went
dude
12
was
with
no.
a
Hold
monster,
up.
bro.
I'm gonna be. He didn't beat Charlo in the first fight. I don't think
did.
think it was a draw. Now he would have
He
beat
did.
Charlo if he had a gas tank, bro. That nigga
I mean, you gotta
gassed
credit
out,
Jamel
bro.
taking that shit out of you, man. That nigga Jamel hit hard as fuck.
That's
He
another
gassed
thing, too,
out,
though,
bro.
bro. Ain't nobody
So I,
beat who all beat Castaño? Just
but
Charlo,
he,
right?
that
He
nigga was
brought
still
them.
able to
He brought them
fucking.
demons out of him. Charlo, I put like this: Charlo will bring them demons out you if you don't bring them out of him. Charlo can't fight on the outside, and he really not a good inside fighter.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
you let him fight at a distance, if you let him pick his shots, he gonna earth your ass.
Yeah.
Like a mid-range fighter. So you saying Charlo is more like a mid-range fighter?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right. I respect that.
Because on the
but
inside,
he got good.
Castaño was getting his work off on the inside of Jamel.
He got underrated
Yeah,
defense
bro.
too. Charlo got underrated defense.
Right. That's a fact. And he got underrated chin. Because I still
Nah,
ain't
his chin ain't underrated. That
No,
nigga
people
chin
know he
gold.
got a
Jamel
chin.
chin is good, bro. Jamel chin is good.
His
We
chin,
know everybody
chin
know he got a chin.
his chin good. Yeah, his chin super good.
Yeah, because I ain't seen him get no ain't count shit.
Till he goes to 160. Let's see what's up.
So who y'all think is the problem for Charlo at 160?
Janovic.
You said
Janovic,
for which
man.
one?
Hold on, wait.
No, Janovic. At 160, wait. And what if Jamel goes up?
He talking about Jamel?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, if Jamel goes up,
no,
not Janovic.
Shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say? No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
One at a time. Go ahead, man.
One at a time. Okay, go back.
Nah, because you said Janovic, and I just wanted to say something about Janovic. Janovic is a problem for everybody, bro. We're just gonna call a spade a spade, bro. That nigga nice, bro, and he's strong. Janovic is nice and strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's a problem for because I'm a Boo Boo fan, and I can't respect the fact that this man just dodged Janovic twice, bro. That man, like I say, I'm the big advocate.
This what we doing, bro?
I ain't gonna lie. Like people don't like Munguia, bro. But I'm gonna be honest. Munguia, if you can't box, if you a motherfucker that like to fight, if you like to brawl, if you banging on power shots, Munguia gonna give you a run for your motherfucking money. And that's Janovic, all that shit. He gonna give you a run for your money, bro. He active as hell.
I think Janovic loses.
And he got a chin.
I think Janovic beats Munguia, bro. I think he all around better.
He might, but Munguia got that
can I ask you a
chin.
question real quick?
Munguia got that chin. And Munguia knows how to place his punches, bro. He got better placing his punches. When he went with Rayo Morales, his placing punches got better. His head movement got better, and he started using his jab more.
Combinations, bro. His combinations, his punches.
His combinations too.
Munguia gonna fire some shit. Just as good. Munguia one of them fighters that's like, okay, I can take your punch. Let me see if you can take mine. All 12.
Right.
That's the type of fighter.
Right.
Well, Munguia already moved to 168, bro.
Yeah, he out of there. He's
gonna fight John Ryder.
But at 160 though, bro, I think Janovic could give anybody trouble, bro. Yeah. Like even if he get knocked out or whatever, like for somebody to knock Janovic out, bro, they gotta work for it.
Have Munguia been dropped before? I
don't know. He got 50 fights. He ain't fought nobody.
Exactly. So if Munguia ain't never been dropped before, and we see how he get fucking hit, shit. Motherfucker, motherfucker got to pin his ass to that canvas, bro. I'm telling you.
Right. Sean Porter had fought a lot of people and didn't get dropped until he fought Rome.
Shit, you give a motherfucker all you got. You give a motherfucker all you got, and they get back up.
Hey, can I address Bang on this real
That's
quick?
scary.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Munguia still
let UGC holler at Bang real quick.
Yeah, this is gonna be real quick. So Bang, so you stated that Janabek thing, you was kind of hyping him. So you telling me that you don't respect Andre because he went up to 68 and didn't fight Janabek, who is this dude? First off, like in the grand scheme of boxing, right? We've criticized Andre. A lot of people criticize him for fighting nobodies, right? Right. But it's like, who the hell is Janabek for real? And then he goes up to face, who's this? A Smith guy. And it's like, so excuse me, Zach Parker. He about to go up to face Zach Parker, who is a bigger guy, potentially a bigger threat. Still really a nobody, but pushing himself in a position in a higher weight class where it's tougher competition. So I'm trying to understand it. Like Andre's career is whatever. It is what it is. But it's like he's ducking Janabek now because first they were saying you need to go up and weight and stop chasing Canelo, go after the top competition like David Benavidez and David Morrell and all of these guys. And now it's like he getting criticized for leaving 160 where he was at, where he wasn't getting no action.
Right. But
Janabek, understand.
But for me, Janabek is dangerous at 160, bro. He's dangerous. Plus, he was also his mandatory, so he was a title contender, a legit title contender. Now, it wasn't. I don't remember what happened the first time he decided not to fight him. Know what I'm saying? But it's the second time when he was supposed to fight him.
Some injury.
Right. So when it was time for him to fight him again, he vacated and burnt off. Now, maybe Zach Parker is a harder fight. I will respect that if the fight happens. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, I will respect that. But at the same time,
like I said before, I say it again, bro. Andrade was fuck either way. If he don't take the Janabek fight, he's gonna look ridiculous. If he don't take the Parker fight, he's gonna look ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We still gotta see what his next move gonna be. We still gotta see what his next move gonna be, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, bro, I feel like I mean, just respectfully.
So basically, you would have felt at least better if he would have fought Janabek first and then went up, possibly. Then that's what you felt.
Right. But see, this is the thing. He was already talking about.
Yeah.
Right. He defended his title against a formidable opponent. I think that Janabek is a formidable opponent. You know what I'm saying?
When I ask you, who did Janabek beat? Can you tell me?
Nah, but see, that's the thing. It's a lot of these niggas ain't beating nobody because they've been like, let's see, like how can I say? It's when they on their way up, bro. Janabek could have fought Google, and that would have been. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he deserved a shot as far as the landscape and the way he moved up at 160. For him to get ready to fight Boo Boo, I think that would have been great. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody fought nobody until it was time for him to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying?
The only fight to give Janabek is the guy from Cameroon, the Murata beat. I forgot that guy's name. That guy's name Hassan Diwu, something like that. That's Janabek only good win.
That's I'm just trying to understand. Like, did he beat somebody really worth shit, or? And I'm
like,
not saying he can't fight, but I seen like one fight.
Yeah, like a boxing fan like me, bro. The only fight I could give him is Hassan, that guy from Cameroon. I forgot his name. And who else? That's the only good fight I can give Janabek. Is that's a big name in the middleweight because Murata beat him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only fight I can give to Janabek. No name as a boxing fan.
Right, because I don't even know him like.
But I respect. Right. But I respect this game though. That's the thing. I respect this game because like just from the eye test, from what he can do in that ring, I feel like he a dangerous fighter. You know what I'm saying? Janabek put niggas out of there. What we watching right there, Q?
That Janabek knocking them motherfucking ass out.
I see it now.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot this guy, Rob Brand. Brand. That's a good win for what's his name for Janabek too.
Man, that nigga, bro.
He decent.
That nigga, hold on, bro. That nigga was talking in his fucking sleep right there, dog. That nigga Janabek knocked that nigga the fuck out. Man, that nigga. That
He's a
nigga Boo
stinking
Boo
guy.
seen
Man.
that shit and said, "Hell nah, nigga. Fuck is you
That's
talking
what
about?"
I'm saying, bro. Like,
I
Fuck
don't know
that,
about
nigga.
that. Yeah, I don't know
Nigga,
about
yeah,
that.
I
Yeah,
mean, like
so
I say, bro, I'm the biggest Boo Boo fan, bro.
I know why I say this. I say this, bro. I know for a fact Charlo or Andrade are just, whether they high competition, low competition, or knocking motherfuckers at 160 out, real 160 pounders. They ain't knocking
Right.
none of them out. On me, when they see a motherfucker at 160 knocking niggas the fuck out, whether like, man, they like, hell nah, nigga.
So Andre wasn't knocking niggas out?
Hell no, Andre won. He was dropping some niggas. He was dropping them, but he wasn't knocking niggas smooth out. Like, hell.
Oh, he'd be like sleeping them, like
man,
sleeping.
and one thing, bro, Andrade got rocked by Williams, bro. You got rocked in one round against Luke Williams, Andrade.
Like that shit. I just know this. Like, as good as Andre box, Andre been dropped like twice.
Right.
Not at 160 though.
He get excited.
Exactly.
When he get excited.
So when you see the person he fighting and he bigger and like shit, and he can box a little bit. He ain't the best boxer. Matter of fact, I say it like this: if I could kind of say he like rough around the edges, he like David Morrell. Like you see they good, but they still a little rough around the edges with the boxing and shit like that. But they got raw power. They just raw. Like right now, he still needs to be polished a little bit. Johnny Beck like the same thing, but which is, as far as Andrade concerned, it'd be best to get in there with him now.
Right.
Real quick, let me ask you this question. Real quick. Is Janibek better than Zach Parker?
Fuck, I don't know.
We gotta see.
Y'all telling me a lot about Janibek, but do y'all know about Zach Parker?
No, Zach Parker, guys, bro, he got that explosive ass fucking power. Motherfucker, and he got a little bit of foot movement. He know how to use his fucking foot, where to place his punches is. His hip movement, he's too stiff still. But Zach Parker's still a good fucking fight for Andrade, bro. He got some fucking power shot.
Because I don't know if y'all think that that's a light touch or something. Because Zach Parker
is not a light touch. Parker is still a good fight for Andrade.
He's bigger than Andrade. He got a longer reach. He's undefeated, and he's been pretty much sitting in that spot to be next for Canelo's WBO belt for a minute. So that's why Andrade going after him. Like, okay, if I beat him, I'm next in line for the belt. So it's still going after a title, but he got to fight the eliminator like normal fighters do.
Yeah, but I think it's a cool move. But the thing with Andrade, he fucked, because if you couldn't get Canelo to fight you with a belt, it's gonna be hard for him to fight you, and you ain't got one.
Yeah, he won't fight Mexicans or you. So you're screwed, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
See. You think you put a highlight of Parker too?
And I gotta say David Benavidez is like, I'm gonna find one. I gotta say David Benavidez got first dibs on Canelo.
I don't know how. He's Mexican. Come on, bro. How you got to make it make sense? How if he Mexican?
Only way he gonna fight Canelo is if he start ripping Ecuador. That's it. He gotta say, man, I represent more of my Ecuadorian side than my Mexican side. He gotta drop that
the only way Benavidez can talk his shit, get the Mexican media to talk shit to Canelo.
Hell yeah, there you go.
No, that's the only way. That's the only way. That's what the Triple G fight got made, because the Mexican media was talking shit.
They were saying he Mexican style.
Yeah.
Canelo's mad.
Yeah.
And the long fight.
You can ask YB. When YB, and you can ask Puro, when YB went to Mexico to see Munguia, all the Mexican people, all the Mexican fans, we want to see Triple G fight. We want to see the Triple G fight. But if you tell a Mexican he's old, fuck that age, bro. We still want to see the Triple G fight.
Yeah, I don't. But I feel
You
you
say you
though.
still want to see the Triple G fight?
Like a lot of Mexicans, like a lot of
Oh, okay.
Mexicans,
Yeah.
the
No.
Mexican media, bro.
Bang, bang, bang.
Who that? My nigga Butch.
Tony. Look at Tony reviews. What's up, bro?
What's good?
What's up, baby?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Man,
hey,
everybody,
Tony's
man.
reviews. Can I ask you this question real quick, man?
What's up?
Right there.
The Andre topic came up, and they was giving me a long spill on Janibek. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, wow,
Okay.
they making it seem like he's real
Let
deal.
me ask you a question.
Go
Let me
ahead.
ask you a question, Black. I'm gonna stop you right there. How many fights does Janibek have?
I don't know.
12.
12. 12.
Oh, okay.
How many fights does Andrade have?
30, 34? No, sorry.
31.
30
31 fights.
You know,
Now, let me ask you this. Another thing that comes up is people like to say Andrade's got no power. How many knockouts does Andrade have?
22.
Nah,
Andrade
can fight.
I believe he's got 19. But I want to say this. Last time I checked, 19 knockouts is more than 12 fights, is it not?
Oh shit!
Right.
Zanabek will beat the shit. You beat the shit out of Demetrius Andrade.
Into is this: Andrade's got more knockouts than Janibek's got fights. I never understand this with guys. It's like they did it real big with Lomachenko when he went in there and got his ass whooped by Salido. They blow up these guys with no records. They barely got fights, as if they can compare to somebody with 30-plus fights. And then when that dude finally does fight them guys with them little records normally lose. 80% of the time they lose. It's bullshit. I'm sorry.
Zanabek is just like Usyk. He's just like Bivol, Usyk, Triple G. He's just like those guys, man. You're wrong. You're wrong. Zanabek's the real deal. Zanabek's real deal.
Shut the fuck. Shut. Did I say? No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
say nothing. Say nothing. OGQ, man.
So critical. People are so critical over who Andrade's beat, but I have to say, who the fuck is Janibek beat?
Well, now I'm not here to argue about this.
I already gave two names.
Hey, look, I'm not arguing about who Boo Boo beat because I might be the biggest Boo Boo fan on this page. Know what I'm saying? It's just that I wanna stay fair with the way that I call this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want. Right. No, you say I'm capping for him?
No, I said I'm not.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I respect him, and man, bro, I'm a Boo Boo fan, bro, and I do believe.
Bang, man. Stop sugarcoating it for Andrade, man. He's scared of that. He ducked that, man. Stop sugarcoating it, man. He ducked that.
I'm trying to get some clarity.
Let me make a comparison. Let me make a real quick comparison to why, to me, this is stupid. To me, it's clear as day what Andrade wants to do. He wants to fight Canelo. If Canelo's at 168, he's not going to stay at 160. It's as clear as day that he's going to follow Canelo wherever he goes. So the titles at 160 mean nothing to Andrade, in my opinion. But I want to say this. I remember when there was a guy named Beck the Bully who was undefeated, and supposedly he was going to be able to just run through everybody. And he went in there against Gabe Rosado and got his ass sparked. Why? Because he had fought nobody. He was inexperienced. He made a mistake and got himself knocked out.
Well, Danny Garcia.
Excuse me, sir. Beck the Bully is not on the same level as Zanabek. Beck the Bully is nowhere near the same level as Zanabek. You forgetting how much amateur career that Zanabek has. He's one of the most decorated amateurs that you're going to mention. He's the same as Usyk. He's the same.
Yeah, but look, y'all got to remember, Danny Garcia had more fights, had more knockouts than Zab Judah had more knockouts than Danny Garcia had fights, and he went out there and got his ass whooped. So it's not all. It's not. That's Philly's old, right? That's Philly's old, right?
He was old as shit.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying.
He wasn't the same Zab Judah.
Are you serious right now?
Listen, man, you trying to compare Beck the Bully to Zanabek? Zanabek is the same cut from the same cloth as Triple G. Golovkin, Triple G, Usyk, Bivol, all those monsters, Berta Beef. He's the same as those guys, and you're gonna see it if Andrade gets in that ring with that man. He ducked that man. He should have fought him. Simple as.
He's serious business, dog. Because if we gonna talk about that, bro, like I'm not here to argue with, like, as far as like When people say, "Oh man, that nigga Boots ain't fought nobody," Boots ain't fought, but we see his capabilities though.
Exactly.
No, listen. We see his capabilities though. That's why we
Boots
can
got
start
some names
comparing him to
though.
like.
Though. Boots got some names.
Hey, Cass, Bang is giving his shit to Janovic, bro. He be saying
Boots got what name?
going
Boots
up.
got
No,
what name?
it's not that. I'm just saying it's not that. I'm just saying let's let's give him a little bit of respect. It's not about that. It's just
I know. That's what you're trying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, like it's credibility. Yeah.
Right. I respect him, bro, because he shows flashes of being a good
But
fighter.
don't everybody get this kind of flame though? You like who are you?
Until we see it.
You know,
until
like
we see it, you still gotta see it. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
feel
Like,
like it's
there
a lot of guys.
And he
There are
want the
a lot of
smoke.
guys.
He want the smoke. He want the smoke. He said Andrade is ducking me. He wants the
He's
smoke.
not. Well, tell Janovic, if Janovic want to fight that bad, hold on. If Janovic believes Andrade is ducking him, if he truly believes he's ducking him, then tell Janovic to fight him at 168. Because I guarantee you,
No. You see,
Come on,
we need to cut
man.
that bullshit. See,
Nah.
we're not making excuses. See, we ain't making excuses. We're not gonna make excuses,
finish
sir.
my statement.
Oh,
Let me
go
finish my
ahead.
statement. Listen, Andrade has already made it clear way before Janovic came into the picture that he was not staying at 160. He was going to 168. He was supposed to fight Zach Parker at 168, not 160. He got injured. That's the only reason why the fight did not happen. He would have already been at 168 had that fight happened, had his injury not happened. So my point is this: if he is truly scared of Janovic, then tell Janovic to fight him at 168, and we'll see if it happens.
So you want Janovic to drop. So you want Janovic to drop his title. You want Janovic to drop his title also. You want him to throw that belt in the bin also.
No, I'm just saying the guy has already.
We all do respect that.
I get how hard this is to understand. If you have a fighter who says, "I am fighting at 168 from here on," why the fuck would he go back to 160?
right, he's not going back down.
So why didn't he relinquish the belt? Why didn't he not relinquish the belt when he was at 168 before he got injured? He still had the 160 belt.
Because he didn't have to relinquish it because he never had a mandatory until now. He never had to make the decision. Do I need to drop it?
He knew what was coming. He knew what was coming.
All the champions keep their fucking belts till a mandatory is called, and then they normally drop them.
Yeah, but he knew what was coming. He knew dogs and hungry monsters were coming behind him.
Oh man! So look,
a guy was
so good. You too?
Oh, that's Tony. I'm thinking that's Philly. Oh, that's Tony. Okay, but look, check this out though. But check this out though. I did like it was a while ago. I did see Boo Boo say, "Man, I'm gonna say fuck 160. I want the Canelo fight, so I'm gonna move up, fight Zach Parker, and then I'm gonna fight David Benavidez to get my run at Canelo." But the reality of it is, Canelo will never fight Benavidez or Boo Boo. We already know that, bro.
So he's gonna have to drop the belt eventually. No, but be honest with you though, he's gonna have to drop the belt eventually, man. It's not gonna be able to keep this man belts and witness protection like that forever, bro.
They gotta give Canelo. Yeah, you talking about Canelo?
I'm talking about Canelo, man.
Yeah, because he in the way. You out here finna give.
Exactly.
You finna give. You out here finna
Motherfuckers
give.
gotta rearrange their whole career path because he get special treatment with these straps.
I'm gonna tell you the most disrespectful shit I heard this nigga say, bro. That nigga, they asked Canelo, what does Boo Boo and Charlo and really the David Benavidez fight? What do David Benavidez got to do to get in the ring with you? You know what he told that reporter? He beating champions. You the only champion at 168. What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about, bro? You the only champion at 168, and you tell the nigga to keep. Come on, bro. That's bullshit. He got all these niggas.
Checkmate with Canelo though. People just don't realize it. It's been checkmate with Canelo.
Fuck no. Hey, Flame. We can. Hey, Canelo need his flame. Canelo deserves a lot of flame as well.
Yeah.
But hold up. But bro, ain't no I promise we just named 4 motherfuckers. Which one of them 4 motherfuckers fought each other?
None.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
But who did Canelo fight? Canelo ain't fought none.
Zero.
Canelo ain't
Mario
fought.
Canelo
Canelo,
ain't fought
hold
nobody,
up, hold
man.
up.
Come on, my brother.
Canelo fought better competition than they fought.
That's already
I'm
understood.
gonna tell you Billy
Bro,
Joe's
but you
biggest
gotta
wins.
remember that
That's
I'm
not
gonna
the
tell
niggas
you
point.
ain't even
Billy
fight
Joe's
that much.
biggest wins. I'm gonna tell you Billy Joe's biggest wins. John Ryder, Chris Eubank Jr., Andy Lee, Willie Monroe Jr.,
And David Lemieux.
and David
Okay.
Lemieux.
Okay, now
Outboxed
hold
the
up.
fuck out of David
Okay,
Lemieux.
now hold up.
5 competitions right there.
Now hold up.
Hey,
Now let me say
now
this.
you will keep the. Hey, let's keep
Hold
this.
up.
Let's keep the same energy, bang.
Hold up. Now let me say this.
Billy Joe ain't shit.
Hold up. Now let me
What
say
are you
this.
talking about? Billy Joe's a great former.
Next
He's a former.
say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
But you know what's so funny about Billy Joe? Let's not forget that Andrade.
Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
Hey, nah, hold up, bro. And then like I would give Boo Boo a little bit more slack, but bro, Boo Boo and this no cap, I seen this shit. When the WBO ordered him to fight Zanabek, man, less than 24 hours, bro. On God. This nigga Boo Boo must have read that shit while he was drinking. Because that nigga went outside and shot a video of him getting a video done calling out Chris Eubank, bro.
That was before that.
Nah,
That was
hell
before.
nah, hell nah, hell
That
nah.
was
Yeah, Mr.
before
Tony.
they ordered
Mr.
that.
Tony, speak on that.
Bro,
Speak on
hold
that.
up.
Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
Nah, hold up, because I was watching that shit, dog. They ordered that shit. It's on Boxing Scene. They ordered it. I read the article. And then when I went to sleep and woke up, Boo Boo had that video of him calling out Chris Eubank, bro. I'm
Explain
like,
that.
damn, nigga, didn't they just order him to fight Zonabek?
All right,
Like,
we
you
get
had
Exactly.
dates
Explain
stamps.
that, Mr. Tony.
We're gonna see what it
Explain
is.
that, Mr. Tony.
We
It
get
don't make
date
no
stamps.
sense. Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony.
that nigga
Explain.
wilding out here, dog. I ain't gonna lie, Boo Boo.
Hey, so real quick, that's cool. So I saw you get that flame to Andre. So how do you defend a dude that is making himself bigger than the organization, the whole sanctioning bodies, and saying like, look, I don't fight Mexicans and I don't fight blacks, so it don't matter if you're the mandatory or not. How do you justify that?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You
Nah,
can't justify it.
No, he didn't say he
hold
wasn't
up.
fighting no black
Listen,
fighters.
Nah,
He
they
didn't say
David
that.
still got to get
Benavidez
put in
can't
a
get a shot
position.
because he
Hold
Mexican.
up, they still got to get put in a position to fight. Like
What?
right now, all Canelo doing is talking. Like, and at the end of the day, that's 175. If he's trying to find a way out of fighting Bivol, that should help the argument that he gonna have to fight one of them guys at 168 or 160 that y'all want to see him fight, because that Bivol and Zurdo shit off the table. He gonna have to fight David. He gonna have to
The
fight one of
motherfucker
them
won't even
guys
run
y'all
back his.
talking about, bro.
Hey man, that man wouldn't even get back in there after he got his ass cooked.
All I know,
Man, look.
Canelo did not have to fight old ass Triple G. Nobody wants to see that shit, especially at 168. It makes no sense. Triple G's got no fights at 168.
He said his Mexican fans want to see it, man. That's what he said.
Canelo
could have fought the real WBC champion, the two-time WBC champion,
David
Benavidez.
He said his Mexican. He said his Mexican fans want to see it. That's what he
If
said.
Canelo fights
that
Benavidez,
shit
bro.
weak,
If
bro.
Canelo fights Benavidez, bro, easy work for Canelo, bro. Let me see, mama.
Hey, I want to see it. If it's so easy, let me see it.
Right. It's
Yeah,
so
easy
easy.
work.
He
Easy
fucking
work. Easy
Hold
work.
up, man.
discriminated
Hey,
against the nigga.
y'all know this facts, bro. The same reason why Devin got to fight goddamn Cambosis is contractual. Just like Canelo fighting again on DAZN is contractual.
Yes.
Dude did a 2-fight deal with DAZN.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And
off
Showtime
rip,
offered him more money for
man,
Charlo and David Benavidez.
No, they didn't. No, they. How do you know that? How do you know that?
You in control.
How do I know
man,
that?
Man,
I'm
almost
just
bro.
40
asking. I'm just
million to
asking.
fight
Y'all
who?
talking about
Right,
articles and all that.
right. We know it. We know it from the purses that have been published for Canelo
40 million.
Alvarez.
That never
These fights.
happened.
Now, hold up a second. What he got for Bivol was 15 million guaranteed. What he was offered for Benavidez and Charlo was 100 million. It was just 2 fights, $100 million plus back end.
So there's 50 million.
Sound like a duck to me.
What we talking about?
Sound like a duck to me.
Canelo
He
got
chose
back
that,
in.
man.
Canelo got back in on that Bivol shit. The only thing is like the hold up the Showtime deal was for more money because the zone deal capped out at like 43, 44 mil. That's the like he got guaranteed 15, but the max he could make was like 40 something.
Against Boo Boo. Against Boo Boo.
No, against
And he turned
Bivol.
that down, undisputed.
Against
Nah,
Bivol.
that shit never happened, bro. That 40 million never happened. It never happened. It never happened.
I know it didn't happen.
It never happened.
I know.
Let's make the point.
Okay,
with the
all right.
2-fight
So
deal.
hold on a second. Hold up a second. You saying it never happened? You're saying that Tom Brown is lying about it, but even
No,
Triple,
I'm not
but even
talking
Canelo.
no, wait up, bro. I'm talking about Andrade. They say they offered $40 million. It never was in the fucking
No, we're
boxing
not talking
scene.
about Andrade.
I'm not talking about Andrade. I'm talking about Charlo.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about. Hold up. I'm talking about the zone deal that Canelo took. Like the zone deal Canelo took was 2 fights and a motherfucking option for a third fight. Now, with the fight with Bivol, he got guaranteed that whatever 15 or something, but the most he could make with the pay-per-views and all that shit, they capped him out at like 44 million. So even if they made more than that, Canelo only could make 44 or be the highest. He capped out because the zone got to make their money too. Now, what Showtime did, they did have more money on the table, guaranteed that he could make. But like what I'm saying, okay, Canelo didn't take the deal, cool. But bro, hold up. Canelo not taking the deal didn't force them other 2 dudes who was on the table to fucking fight each other and make their name bigger. Them niggas so fucking bums, dog.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Why the fuck are we giving these niggas a chance
I just got one question.
Fighting fucking bums, man.
Hey, I got one question.
Hey, tell them Q, man. You fighting bums. You want to shut.
Now you clarify that. Can I make my point?
Which path? Which path was easier? The path to go to Matchroom, the zone path, or the Showtime PBC path? Which one was easier?
Okay, who do you think? Hold up. Let me talk to UGC.
People's better than Charlo and Benavidez.
Let me talk to UGC.
I'm asking Q. Go ahead.
Do you think Bivol? Matter of fact, do you think David or Charlo could beat Bivol at 175 for his belt?
No.
So what we talking about?
I think they both could be Triple G. Because they both could be Triple G. That's what we're talking about. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Let me respond to that, Q.
We talking about the tougher fight. We talking about the tougher fight.
You just said Charlo and Benavidez can't beat Bivol, right? So I said, what was the easier path, right?
Bivol is not the easier path.
Hold on. My question is, what's the easier path, competition-wise?
So,
it's the zone. The zone path is easier.
I've been telling people for years.
Bivol is not the easier path. Bivol is not the easier path if you don't even think the guys that you want Canelo to fight would even beat Bivol, bro.
So my point in asking you that,
they 175 was though.
Let UGC talk.
Let me finish, man. My point in asking you, which is the easier path, he ducked more money in easier competition, is my point.
Bro,
that's your opinion.
Charlo, they can't fuck with Bivol. We know that.
Hey, UGC, this facts, UGC. Did Canelo, before that deal, didn't Canelo say, I will fight the winner if y'all fight each other?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So here you go. So here we go.
Why the fuck would they fight each other?
Can I please go?
Smoke, man. Smoke, man.
Please, can I get in here?
Man?
Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. If you let me talk, I'll get in here. You're gonna ask me a question and then tell me what my answer is an excuse. Okay. So like I was saying, those guys are trying to become champions. You can't hog the belts and then tell those guys to fight each other when they try to become a champion. Like, it's not his job to make up mini tournaments and be a manager of their fucking career. What
They
they
ain't
need
trying to become champions. They're just trying to fight Canelo Alvarez. They ain't trying to become champions.
Hold up a second. Hold up a second. Canelo Alvarez has all the belts. If he doesn't want to defend the belts against the 168-pound challengers, he should relinquish the belts. There's no proof. There's no proof that he wouldn't have got his ass whooped by Benavidez the same way we got his ass whooped by Bivol.
Bullshit. Bullshit. He can't fight everyone out. He can't fight everyone at the same time.
Let me finish.
Shut the fuck. Shut.
Listen.
No. Oh shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh. Say something else. Say something else, nigga.
Come on, let Smoke get his shit off, dog. Let Smoke talk, and then y'all just go after Smoke. Finish.
Right. There's no evidence that Triple G can beat Benavidez, Charlo, or fucking or David Morrell. Right. All the guys who are Canelo could be fighting either for champions, defending his belts, or get $50 million. So this idea about like which route was harder, it could have been lumps all the way through. But the point is, if the guy is a 168-pound champion, why isn't he defending it against 168-pound challenger?
And how can you say there's no evidence? How can you say there's no evidence? How can you say there's no evidence, Smoke, when he's destroyed everyone at 160? He's got a better resume than Jamal Charlo at 160. How can you say there's no evidence of him beating? He'll beat the shit out of Jamal Charlo.
I said there's no evidence to Triple G. I said there's no evidence to Triple G.
Why are you bringing up Jamal?
I said there's no evidence that Triple G can beat Jamal Charlo.
There is evidence. He's at 160. He's got a better resume. He's beating better opponents.
Ain't no evidence, Butch, because he won't fight nobody.
That's not evidence that he can beat a guy.
Yo, Bang, so what evidence do Charlo got,
Jamal haven't fought nobody neither, bro. Jamal haven't fought nobody neither.
He's the guy.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the guy to beat. So let's see it.
So what evidence do Charlo got?
Correct. That's why. Correct. That's why those two. Okay. That's why those two guys should be fighting. That's why those two guys should be fighting 160, right?
Nigga.
And then the 168 guys should be fighting 168.
Fight David Benavidez, nigga. Scary ass nigga.
Okay. All right. So is Charlo a 160-pound champion? Is Triple G a 160-pound champion? And is David Benavidez a 160?
Now you want to talk about weight classes, huh? Because you want to protect Charlo.
I mean, but that's
what I'm always talking about weight classes. Why are you talking about Canelo? All right. By your logic, you're trying to protect Charlo. Why are you trying to protect Canelo then? Why are you trying to protect Canelo from David Morrell?
Let him cook.
Oh shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
These niggas are weird. These niggas want to protect Charlo.
I'm gonna tell how way it is, dog.
These niggas want to protect Charlo. That's sad.
Hey, Benavidez, bro.
Hold up before y'all start talking. OD go. Let Hot Rod go, and then whoever want to go next. Rebuttal.
I know I'm gonna have to.
Those the next three.
Yeah.
Hold up, Smoke.
Yeah.
Let OD go, Hot Rod go, and then you can go.
Yeah. That's what's up.
For sure.
All right. Like I'm saying, the one who deserves his shot right now, 168, is Benavidez. Simple as that. Benavidez. Whoever wins out of Seth Parker, if the fight makes out of Parker and Andrade, whoever becomes the WBO interim champion, they're gonna deserve their fucking shot. That's it. But Benavidez is the main guy that deserves his fucking shot right now. Out of everybody in 168 pounders. And I agree with Smoke. How the fuck Triple G right away? And I agree with that. But a lot of people in the Mexican media want to see that fucking bullshit ass fight. But right now, Benavidez is the fucking top #1 mandatory spot for Canelo. That's it. Go, Harad.
It's funny that this nigga Smoke, this nigga Bang want to protect this nigga Charlo. Niggas make up all type. Niggas want to come up with any old thing to say, why Canelo ain't fighting Charlo, but want to make an excuse for this nigga Charlo to not move up and fight David Benavidez. Like make that shit make sense, fool. You niggas want this nigga to go fight Canelo, but it's the issue for him to move up and fight Benavidez. You niggas are weird, bro. You niggas are weird.
I think you're here. My turn.
Hold up. Let Smoke go. Let Smoke go, and then
And let me go
my
next.
turn.
Relevant question to what he said, though. I have a relevant question, though.
All right, cool. That's cool, but I'm going to go. But you can ask the question after. How about no? I get it. I think you got a question. I got it, but I'm going to go now. Can you please stop interrupting?
One at a time.
Hold up. Hey, Tony. Let Smoke go, and then you can ask your question.
I was just talking for like 8 hours.
Okay, so then you stop complaining, and I want to respond to me. He actually directed his comment towards me. I don't understand why you're interjecting, bro. Can I respond to the guy that just said something to me? Thank you. I think your hearing is weird. I said
we love boxing.
I said Triple G.
Go on your 8-hour tangent like you just were on. Go for another.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Can you grow up?
Stop talking to me.
Can you put your mic on mute? Thank you. I think what's weird is your hearing.
Oh, shit. Say it again. Say something else. Oh, say something else.
Right. So I think for the third or the fourth time, I think what's weird is your hearing. What I said was Triple
G. After I muted my mic, you're still talking to me, saying my name. Talk to him. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, don't address him, Smoke. Go ahead. What's your point?
Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone.
I'm literally talking to Rodney. I'm talking to Rodney, and you keep interrupting.
Just get on your shit. Just get
back. Correct. Rodney called me weird. Correct. So I'm responding to what Rodney said to me because he said smoke and bang. I don't understand why Tony keeps chiming in. So now for the half dozen time, for the guy who can't stop interrupting me, Rodney, I think your hearing is weird. I said that Triple G should be fighting Charlo, not Charlo should be fighting Canelo. I said the 160-pounders should be fighting each other, and Canelo should be fighting the 168-pounders. By your logic, why are you trying to protect Canelo so hard? Why can't Canelo fight fucking David Morrell or fucking Benavidez, the guys in his goddamn division?
Oh, shit.
Because he fought Dimitri Bivol, sir. A way harder fight than fighting fucking David Morrell or David Benavidez, my nigga.
Is he fighting Dimitri Bivol in his next fight?
He's fighting Triple G. He's obligating his contract, which you know about because you know about business.
There you go. Well, welcome to the conversation.
Man, that nigga looking for an out. He looking for an out against B-Ball. He looking for an out, bro. Respectfully, because I was one of the names that was said.
If B-Ball much of a bum, tell Charlo go fight him then. If he a bum, tell Charlo go fight him then.
It's not, bro. That nigga's a light heavyweight, bro.
Exactly, man. Hold up. Exactly. And that's what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Hold up. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, bro. The reason why Canelo, because we all can agree, Canelo the name, Canelo the face of boxing and all this other shit. Yeah. He signed a contract with DAZN. So the next 2 to 3 fights, minus the one he already did with Bivol, the nigga gonna be fighting on DAZN, bro. On me, he chose them over the Showtime route. And Canelo, the reason why Canelo can do that, bro, because he the one that's gonna bring all the 4 belts he got. He gonna bring their ass the most money that they gonna see, bro. And that's just is what it is.
You saying Canelo about to
when Canelo,
all right, so
hold up, let me finish. And the reason why Canelo get the move and he don't gotta fight David right now, bro. They already know that. And this what niggas don't understand as far as the business go, because they know the business, just like Canelo know the business, just like everybody else say they know the business. Bro, they know Canelo tied up right now. So their business should be putting their self in the best position to fight Canelo if that's who you want to fight, bro. Don't be out this bitch fighting David Lemieux trying to think you gonna be fighting fucking Canelo, dog.
What do you mean? He already number one, though.
Or your ass pulling out of fucking fights against Selecki, who you already talked down about because you said Andrade ain't fought no fucking body. And he fought Selecki. Now you fight Selecki. So now you fighting a fucking bum? What's going on, bro? The reason why Canelo get to do as far as what he gonna do with Triple G, bro, we all knew he was gonna fight Triple G, bro. Before he even lost to Bivol, we knew he was gonna fight Triple G. Cause motherfuckers was saying, man, after he beat Bivol, bro, what he gonna do? Fight Triple G? What he gonna do? Fight Zach Parker or some shit like that? Like we already knew Canelo was tied up and he wasn't gonna be fighting them guys at Showtime. But what the guys at Showtime need to be doing is putting themselves in the best position to get Canelo. That means make a good argument. If the last person we see you fight is of competition and you did good, bro, we gonna hammer for your ass to fight Canelo.
Like, bro,
even Floyd Mayweather, even Floyd.
Hey, hold on.
Let Tony go, bro.
Hold on,
please
bro.
let Tony go.
Hold on.
Please let Tony go. Let Tony go. Let Tony go.
I just got on the panel, bro.
bro.
Y'all niggas been on for 2 hours, bro.
Hold up, let Tony. Tony
Rob,
just got on, bro. Tony just got on. Tony ain't got to talk. Tony just went in. Tony just went in with goddamn smoke over this shit, dog. Please let this nigga go.
No, I just want to say this. I want to say this first and foremost. First off, Q, I hear what you're saying that Canelo now is tied up. However, before he fought Bivol, he was not tied up. He did not get tied up into that contract until he chose to fight Bivol. Now, this is what I'm going to segue into with that. I see Canelo fighting Bivol no different than I saw when Mikey Garcia ran from Lomachenko to get his ass whooped by Earl Spence. Nobody thought Lomachenko could beat Earl Spence, just like nobody thinks Benavidez could beat Bivol. But the point is, he ran from the guy in his weight class that could whoop his ass. If he gets his ass whooped by somebody in his weight class, it diminishes his legacy. It says, look, David Benavidez, the two-time WBC champion who never lost his belt in a fight, has always been the better fighter at 168. So if Canelo takes that L, he takes a huge dent into his fucking legacy. Now, moving past that, I want to say this because Hot Rod said this, and this is what I didn't understand. This is why I interjected over Get the Smoke, which would have only have helped him. But I digress. Back to the point. What I don't get is, I understand you saying Charlo should fight Benavidez to get a shot at Canelo. I got that. But why the fuck should Benavidez have to fight a 160-pound fighter to get a shot at Canelo when he's already at 168, when he's already proven at 168? Benavidez has already done everything he needed to do to get that shot. He should already be in there with him. It's Canelo that's the bitch. It's Canelo that's the running, and that's the fact of the matter.
Facts.
No.
Let's check this out.
I want to get in line. I want to get in line.
Hey, hold up. This the order. How they gonna talk,
bro.
Hot Rod gonna go.
Morning, bro.
Hold up. Hot Rod gonna go. UGC gonna go. Smoke gonna go. Philly Zoe haven't even talked. So after Smoke go, Philly Zoe gonna go, and then let Bang get it. Let Hot Rod go, let UGC go, then let Get the Smoke go.
Hey, you can let Zoe go in my spot, man, because if he ain't spoke yet, let him get it.
All right, for sure. Go ahead, go.
You got it, bro. You got it. I had got on way earlier to ask Tony a specific question, but we can get back to it. I'm gonna say the question if you want to respond whenever you can. I was just gonna say your logic with Andrade and all that. I was just gonna say, imagine if somebody like Bam Rodriguez ain't never get a shot. You feel me? So if we talking about guys, this goes for this conversation too. When we as the fans, knowing who's putting in the work, who got the talent, and we want to fight, we should get the fight. We can't just wait on all the big guys saying they're going to fight whoever they want to fight when they want to fight them. That's your biggest joint with Tank. A lot of motherfuckers got that problem with Tank. I just feel like we got to keep that energy across the board. We can't pick and choose when we hold that energy to a fighter. If we want to fight and we know who deserve to fight, we gotta hold these fighters to it. And to me, that's what the Mexican fan base do. That's why they get the fights that they want. They put that pressure on Canelo. They make him feel disrespected. They make him get out of character, cursing motherfucking Triple G out, acting like he never acted before. Because they don't play that shit about the fights that they want. So I feel like that's how we gotta carry it too. But that's it. That's my piece.
Yo, Tony. I understand what you're saying about Benavidez being in position. But he fucked himself up, bro. And I'm the biggest Benavidez fan on this motherfucking panel. He fucked himself up, bro. Or on that scale shit and that booger sugar. But my point is this. Benavidez been asking for these niggas' names. Morel, Boo Boo.
Nigga, you can name him. He been asking, bro. So Benavidez can't force these niggas to fight this nigga, bro, to put himself in a better position to get a Canelo shot. These niggas don't want to fight him. Benavidez been asking all these niggas. You heard what he said his last press conference. He been saying that shit for the last year, bro. You could name, whatever fighter you could name from 168 to 160, nigga. He want it, nigga. Morrell, you name it, nigga. These niggas don't want to fight, bro. You can't force another man to get in the ring with you, fool. So he got to take whatever is best available, bro, which is just staying active, my nigga. And it sucks, bro, because these other names that y'all want Canelo to fight, these niggas don't want to fight Benavidez. These niggas want to put a hold on Benavidez because these niggas feel like they gonna lose and ain't gonna get the cash shot at Canelo. Whereas, nigga, if you know business, you fight Benavidez, your name get bigger, my nigga, and you get a bigger pay than fucking fighting a Selecki or motherfucking Parker, wherever the fuck Boo Boo fighting, or wherever the fuck Caleb Plant fighting Anthony Durrell. These niggas fight Benavidez, you get a bigger pay and you get more light on you, my nigga, if you win. But these niggas, man, the shit is crazy, bro.
Nah, talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Can I get in here? So I think we are just talking past each other a little bit. So one of the things is, should Canelo, as the undisputed champion, be taking on the challengers at 168? And for some reason, people have a hard time just saying, yes, he should be doing that shit. And then they're segueing that shit. They're skipping past that point to go to, but the other guys, since Canelo isn't fighting them, they're not fighting each other. All right, that's cool. And I can agree with that. But it still seems like we're not addressing the elephant in the room. That this dude got all the fucking belts, and you got two guys. You said only one guy is in position, but there's actually two guys in position. David Morrell as the guy as WBA regular world champion, and David Benavidez as the interim guy. Like, those are the two guys in position to fight the WBC belt and the WBA belt. Just so happens that Canelo is the shot. Like, I think we're, like, again, mixing up the two things between fighting for the belts that you put yourself in position for and fighting for Canelo, the big money fight, and what you have to do to raise your profile for that thing. And I think we're just like mashing those two like things up together, and I don't think they need to be, because those guys, if they fight each other, that still may not be enough for Canelo to fight them. And like if Bivol beats Zerto, then that might be a bigger fight, even if they fight each other.
My thing is this, though. My thing is this. Canelo busy. So what y'all doing, though? Like, Canelo busy, and we know that. Same way how we know Devin is busy.
Hey, but real
what
quick,
y'all gonna do while the undisputed fighter is busy, so y'all can put yourself in position? Because we already know who we fighting.
You mentioned what they gonna do if Canelo busy. Now you mentioned like Morrell's and Benavidez. Didn't David Benavidez call out Morrell? Morrell got other plans.
Exactly, UGC. Now that's hold up, Smoke. That's what I'm saying. So when I look at it, because I ain't going super hard in on David, because I know David, like Rodney been saying, been on these niggas' neck.
Which David
already been David Benavidez.
David Morrell was on the neck too. It's just he's got busy.
Hold up. Cause goddamn Morrell and his team already said they ain't ready. They don't want to go that Benavidez route, bro. And it ain't really that hard to make that fight, because as far as they business ties, all that shit mutual. They got the same fucking managers and shit. So that fight wouldn't be hard to make. The fact that they don't want to make it, bro, chunk it up to wherever the fuck nigga want to chunk that shit up to. I'll let whoever imagination they want to grasp hold why that fight won't be made, go and take that shit. Then look at Caleb Plant. He came back and fought goddamn Anthony Durrell, and both of them motherfuckers said they wouldn't fight each other. So go on to that. Like, David Benavidez, he cool, but the rest of them, like, just like we talking about, they brought up Devin. Okay, Devin got to fight Cambosis, but if Tank go out here and fight nobody, y'all on his motherfucking ass. Why? Because he is good, and y'all want to see him in there fighting competition. Same shit with David Morrell, same shit with motherfucker David Benavidez, same shit with Charlo, same shit with Andrade. Just like, you know what this person got to do as far as business go. And when we looking at Charlo them business, they are on the same side of the fucking street. So if you can't make the fight, we ain't talking about putting Canelo in position to do that, bro. Put yourself in position to make your career good. Because if Canelo have a fucking car crash tomorrow and he die, fuck you gonna do? Okay, you would get that belt. You would get the belt that Canelo got. But what you gonna do in your career? Who you gonna fight? You not gonna fight them guys that we already want you to fight? Type of career you gonna have, bro?
Yeah, you got to
And
fight
I'm
somebody.
and I'm gonna add this.
And that's the whole thing. Do you fight him with a title or do you not? I just want to say one thing. I'm past it. Mikey Garcia did not run for no motherfucking Lomachenko. That's another side of the street shit that Q was just alluding to. Bob Arum out of his own mouth said, "Oh yeah, it's going to be nightmare to make a fight with Mikey Garcia because he says he's lower to Showtime." Basically saying the only way the fight is going to happen is if it's at ESPN. The same side of the street scapegoat shit Bob always been on.
And I was going to add to what Q was saying, but it's low key in response to what Smoke said earlier. I respect what you said, Smoke, about Canelo needing to fight 168 pounders. But when you a 160 pounder and you want that smoke with Canelo at 168, you now making yourself a 168 pounder. So it ain't no excuses for these 160 pounders not wanting to fight these 168 pounders that they calling heavyweights and all that shit, because Canelo's in that weight division and you not calling him a heavyweight. So if you want Canelo at 168, Charlo should want Benavidez at 168.
Bro, so here's it. But by that same token, right? Then Canelo should be fighting at 175, and we shouldn't even be a 168-pound undisputed guy at all. Like, the thing is, if you're going to be representing the fucking division as a champion, then you should be fighting those guys. I'm not mad at. I'm not saying this is not about Charlo fighting Canelo. This is about Canelo fighting fucking Benavidez and Morrell. Like, could Charlo, like, he already turned that shit down. He could have fought him, but he didn't. And I can understand why Charlo would fight Canelo for all the belts versus fighting David Benavidez, because people just want to see that fight and get into position to fight Canelo. You're already in position to fight Canelo, hence the fucking offer. Canelo just said he don't want to do that shit right now. That's all. That, like, if we want to see fights, I understand that argument. I also understand the argument of build your own legacy outside of Canelo. But also, it seems to be just ignoring the idea of the responsibilities that dude has as a fucking champion in the 168-pound division.
Bro, what
everybody got the responsibility. Everybody got the responsibility. Every fighter got the responsibility.
Look, bro. Listen, bro.
He had
the responsibility of trying to make a fight.
No. Every fighter got their own responsibility, brother. Every fighter got their own responsibility.
Exactly.
Not only Canelo, everybody.
Exactly. All the champions have the same thing. They're supposed to be tracked. So when he sent out I'm
not saying champions. I'm saying all fighters, bro. All fighters.
I'm just talking about the responsibility specifically of a champion to take on the challengers in that division, right? That are in position to fight for that belt. Right, that's all I'm talking about. Like, the idea that you're gonna like not fight for that shit for a year and a half or 2 years, you're not even gonna defend the shit against one of your fucking challengers, and they're asking for the title shot. That's supposed to be a bit weird. So if there's somebody asking for the Charlo fight that's not getting the Charlo fight, that's in the position to get a Charlo fight, then I can understand how we're making this thing. I can also understand that Charlo needs to have his own legacy outside of the Canelo thing. But part of that legacy is, defending his middleweight champ against the middleweight challengers. Sending out offers to Munguia, for instance, is him doing that responsibility, right? And as a legacy fight, sending a thing out to Charlo. Sending out to Canelo for becoming an undisputed fight. That's also a pretty big legacy. That's pretty legacy defining, right?
The only reason I
real
feel
quick,
like,
man. Real quick, Smoke. Why didn't they ever send an offer to Andre when he was at 160, man? You said they sent an offer to McGee, huh?
Well, see, until very recently, he was talking about some fucking old ass grudge from him and his brother, right? Like, between Andre and his brother. But like recently, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll fight him."
More of a reason
but
to
now
fight,
Andre is like moving up. Just like Morrell was talking a whole bunch of shit, and then the team came out and said some other thing, right? Like, guys have been talking shit back and forth, and we can chronicle the shit talking expedition that the fighters are on. But I'm
gonna say this: they're all talented fighters and everything, bro. But it is a weak ass era, dog.
It is, bro. Hey, but be honest with you, man. I was thinking about it from 160 to 168. All of them can get flame, except I don't flame David Benavidez because he ain't on no little champ shit. He won all the smoke, and I think that more people ducking him in that division than anybody else.
Shit, he
Yeah, I
saved.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's because he saves the heat for the cook crack, like that nose beer shit and that cake. Like, yeah, he's already baked himself with that cake shit.
Yep, I was
Man,
about
y'all
to
gonna
say that
stop
shit.
pulling up that shit, man.
Nah, but is it true, bro? I
Damn
mean,
that,
yeah,
bro.
like that's gonna stay right there in his fucking career, bro. Losing the
Nah,
belt
man.
in the weight skills and doing fucking cocaine.
Bro, that's not the end all be all. My nigga's
But
only
hold on, he's
25
still
years
winning
old,
though,
bro.
bro.
He's not 30, bro.
Yeah.
That's not the end all be all, bro.
When this dude is still a killer and he's still winning, how you gonna keep bringing up something that's irrelevant? He never lost in the ring, okay, and that's a valid point. Like I feel like I agree with you. Like you said earlier that
Who was
David
that, Flame?
Benavidez is the number one. Yeah, you were saying OD earlier that David Benavidez is the number one contender out of all of them. He should have that higher rank over everybody. And despite the cocaine, despite missing weight in the past and losing his belt, like that's because he's a winner. He keep fighting, he keep dominating, and then calling out all the best competition in his weight class. So I
Hey,
can't
but
fault that man, bro.
I know.
Yeah,
Wait on,
yeah,
smoke.
go.
It's like
Yeah.
they still give shit to Canelo, bro, about the Convertora shit. They still give it to
Yeah,
this day.
Yeah, of
correct.
course. Yeah, yeah.
Because
But
really it is.
he's still winning. When
David
he's
Benavidez.
winning, that's all that matters.
The issue is also why it matters is Canelo's 168-pound run would have been different if he had fought David Benavidez during that time, either as a voluntary or as a champion. The reason why it wasn't as a champion is because of David fucking Benavidez. That's why he still gets flamed to this day, right? Because it's like until he fights Benavidez, his 168-pound run has a fucking asterisk on it. And part of it is David Benavidez.
Because I feel like the real champion is
Wait.
David Benavidez, the WBC champion.
And part of it is David
Yeah,
Benavidez, right?
yeah. No. When he was gonna fight Conor Smith, it was only gonna be for the WBA champion. That's it.
Yep.
And then no. And then out of nowhere, Mauricio Suleiman, you know how the way he is.
Yep.
He's gonna go for the cash cow, bro. He's gonna go for the cash cow. So he's gonna be, you know what? Canelo gonna fight Conor Smith. He's gonna fucking go after fucking what's his name after he's gonna go for that fight. He's gonna put the WBC champion right there, bro. So Mauricio Suleiman put the belt. It wasn't Canelo for asking for it. Canelo never asked for the WBC.
I didn't say Canelo asked for it. I said that Canelo understands who the fuck is who's there, right? Like nobody thought that like Anthony Yildirim is the best guy from the WBC. Nobody. Like everybody understands who the fuck was the guy if you're gonna get on that run. Who's fucking missing from that list? It's David Benavidez. Like I'm saying, like the flame that he gets. The reason why it hasn't fucking ceased yet is because that fight is the reason why we didn't get that fight is partially David Benavidez's fault. A lot of it is David Benavidez's fault, actually. More so than Mauricio Suleiman's fault. Yeah, more than Mauricio Suleiman's fault and more than Canelo's fault. But Mauricio Suleiman does bear some responsibility, and so does Canelo. Canelo can fucking fight whoever the fuck he wants. Canelo could have said you know what? My 168-pound, I'm not clearing out the division until I fight David Benavidez. He could have said that shit and then fought him and got paid a whole fucking bunch of money to do it.
Hell yeah. Wow.
Hey, but my thing is this, Smoke. Benavidez ain't finna hold back for Canelo, bro. If he can't get the fight, my nigga already said he moving up to 175.
Yeah, this is a separate issue. I'm not quite sure why it's so hard to engage with the idea that the 168-pound champion should be fighting the 168-pound challengers.
Hey, can I tell you something about
It's
that?
only one 168-pound challenger, though.
You know what I'm tripping about that Bill Georgia? They becoming the mandatory out of nowhere. You know that was supposed to, after Dave Benavidez lost his belt against Angulo, right? You know, Bill Georgia was gonna beat David Benavidez fucking mandatory.
Angulo?
No, Bill Georgia. If David Benavidez would still have his title and beat Angulo, Bill Georgia was still gonna beat. It was gonna beat David Benavidez mandatory.
Yeah, but they fucking threw the belt in premature in the Callum Smith fight and shit. Before he even fought Yildirim. So he went in there already with the belt. So it's like he had the belt. He didn't really win it in the ring. He won it outside the ring. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, but you
So
know how Mauricio Suleiman is, bro. He's gonna
exactly.
fucking. He got his favorite fighters, bro. You know he
Yeah,
always
he got a
does that
collection of
sketchy ass
Canelo
shit.
hats in the closet. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get why Canelo would be like, he gets special treatment and any sanctioning body. Like, I get it. I'm not like necessarily mad at it.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just saying.
nah. I mean,
Point,
Canelo get a special treatment. Everybody who's a WBC got a special treatment.
no, I'm
Not
just
like
saying.
Canelo though.
Floyd had
Listen.
a special treatment with the WBC.
I'm not saying he's the only one.
Chavez.
Like, listen, hold up. I'm not saying he's the only person to receive special treatment. What I said is I understand why he would get special treatment from every sanctioning body. We can talk about WBC and their favorite fucking favorite fighter program. That's cool. There's a lot of them. Got it. But all I'm saying is when it comes down to it, when it comes right down to it, Canelo, and I don't think people are mentioning this enough. When Canelo signed that DAZN deal, he knew that he wasn't going to be defending his title against a 168-pound challenger for at least a couple of years.
And
that's some bullshit.
But what's wrong with that, Smoke?
Yeah, okay, because for that means those guys don't get a title shot for at least 2 years. That's what's wrong with it. It's fucked up.
But Canelo undisputed. Canelo really became undisputed last year, bro.
It ain't gonna be that long. Canelo more active than all them motherfuckers anyway. So I'll say like next year for sure. Like one of them would be up for a title shot. Like
so, the last 168-pound fight he had against the challenger was Caleb Plant. What year was that?
Last year.
Last year. So what month last year? What month last year?
November.
If I'm not mistaken, it's close to a year, Smoke.
November. All right, cool. So it's already been one. It's already been almost one, right? So let's call it 9 months. So yeah, let's. Okay.
Come on, bro. Caleb Plant was a champion. What the hell are you talking about?
But you got a motherfucker holding a regular title.
10 months.
He not ready for motherfuckers. How you holding a title and you ain't ready?
Not ready though.
Hey, what the fuck is that?
Hey, Smoke.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Smoke. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, Smoke. This is what I'm talking about. Perfect example. Caleb Plant been out the ring 9 months, but you can't come back and fight David Benavidez. You got to fight Anthony Durrell. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
I'm not mad at that. That just is something tangential to what I'm talking about. I get it. Those guys can fight each other. That has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm talking about, though.
Better yet, Canelo is about to fight 2 times. Canelo is about to fight 2 times in what? 3 out of 4 of them 3 out of 4 of them people, or 3 out of 5 of them people y'all want them to fight ain't even fought.
Damn shame.
Canelo is way more privileged to get fights though more than anybody else. Though I get that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like people are like, who's Charlo going to fight, and completely ignore the fact that he's sending out offers and people are turning him down.
Who just said that? Who just said that?
Smoke.
Who just said Canelo is more privileged? Who just said that?
Smoke. That's black. That's black.
So Flame, you telling me I'm a champion at 160? Nobody don't want to fight me? That's what you saying?
No, that's not what I said at all. I said he's more privileged to get more fights than other people that maybe have to wait for a fight date, like a Chief Keith Thurman or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? He can pick anybody and pick a date and pick a venue, and he can be there. It can happen.
This facts. Everybody, hold up. Everybody, y'all say Canelo should have to fight. This facts. I could find one person calling their name. Every one of them.
That's what I'm talking about, Q.
Every one of them. Ain't none of them niggas short no fights. None of them niggas short no fights. All them motherfuckers y'all want Canelo to fight. I promise you, it's a motherfucker calling their name and they ain't fighting.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
All I'm saying is he got more options than anybody else.
Exactly.
Everybody got options. Everybody got options.
Not Canelo options.
All them niggas got options to make money.
So one guy who is active is Dave Morrell, right? And Dave Morrell is also in position for a title shot. A title shot does not mean fight David Benavidez. So Canelo is more. So it becomes a bigger fight for Canelo Alvarez. That's not what a title shot is. Title shot is you're in position to fight for the title.
Well, David Morrell is a champion though.
Understood.
Whether we
Correct.
all respect
Bro,
his
Dave
belt or
Morrell's
not,
he's
a
his team don't
champion
even
that's
want to
saying
fight
that he not
Benavidez.
ready to fight.
Well,
That's
why don't one of them motherfuckers go 50-0 like Floyd? You can go out there and guarantee.
I
Y'all
guess.
talking all that. Y'all talking that shit, but I swear them niggas could fight 3-4 bums real quick, and wouldn't nobody get no fuck because they can sit back and say, "Hey, Canelo not fighting me."
Well, I mean, it's not even so to me. Again, to me, it's not even about Canelo specifically. It's literally about a champion and the champion's responsibilities. Fuck Canelo, like Canelo. Forget about it. Like just divorce your mind from the fact that it's Canelo for a second. Like, don't you think
Every fighter got their responsibility? Smoke
Yeah, I'm
down
saying.
the fucking Canelo.
I'm saying
Damn, bro.
I'm saying that's my point. Is that every champion should have this responsibility to fight the fucking challenger in
No
this division.
champion.
All of them.
Yeah, I
All
know
of them should
challenger,
have
but
this
every
thing, right?
fighter
And then
got their own responsibility.
I got it. I got all of that shit, right? But when it comes to defending the sanctioning body's title, there's all rules and fucking regulations. There's a list of fucking people to fight. Those people are in fucking line to challenge for that championship. Dave Morrell is the world titleist. Every 18 months, the fucking super guy got to fight that dude.
He turning
That's all
down
I'm saying.
phase though.
That's all I'm saying. He definitely turning down.
Only nigga not turning down phase is David. But the thing is with David, they offered him Deserto title eliminator at 175.
That is true.
Apparently they offered him better be fight too at 175.
But he went for the 68, so he just opted not to go up.
But he doesn't fight. But he
that is
doesn't
true.
fight 175 though. Like
That's 175. But yeah, he ain't duck shit at 68. That was my point earlier. He ain't ducking shit at 68. But he did turn down that that Bibble fade. Come on now.
But my point
Well,
is
that better
this,
be
y'all preach opportunities in boxing. They've been Benavidez had an opportunity to become a 2-division world champion fighting better and he turned that down.
2-division, yeah. Yeah, he turned that fight down for sure. Ain't nobody gonna defend no bullshit like that. But maybe he felt like he was gonna get a big fight at 68. But now he's saying he's gonna have to go up if they're not gonna fucking mix it up. So he backed into the corner.
Hey, I take Zerto Benavidez first fight at 175. I take that.
Hell, Zerto Benavidez? Shit. What that boy rehydrate to 205? Shit.
We gotta see what Sudo does against Bebo first, bro.
They spar all the time, Flame. They spar all the time.
Oh, I didn't know. Zerto and David.
Yeah, David
spar
Zerto, David spar Bivol. He sparred all them niggas.
Yeah, I know he sparred Bivol too in the past, and Triple G in the past.
There's a video supposedly Sudo dropping Bebo.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I heard they sparred though a lot in the past, or they sparred like 10 rounds. I think they said 10 rounds in the past.
Don't we got the two undisputed matches this weekend?
So Clarissa and Savannah. Clarissa and Savannah. Carissa and Shields. Carissa and Savannah. I had it right the first time. And then
Mayor
and
Mayor versus Alex and Baumgartner.
Hey, I
got Mayor, bro. I got Mayor now.
I think Michaela gonna stop Baumgartner. I ain't gonna lie.
I got Michaela at that, bro. They going off looks. I'm going off skills. It's grit. She gonna try to dog Alicia, man. Alicia, move your head, whatever you do.
Man, Alicia gonna smoke that motherfucker, dog. Real talk, bro.
I hope for her sake you right, nigga.
I'm telling y'all, bro. If y'all talking about a motherfucker that don't move their head, Michaela is the one. The fuck,
nah, bro.
And then she don't do those shit with 1-2s. Man,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Alicia mixing that shit up, going from the head to the body. She faster. She got better feet. Like, come on, man. She cooked.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them women, they got more balls than these guys, bro.
Hey, girls mix it up, man. They is not ducking in women's boxing at all. You know
Hell no, bro. Like,
if we got the confidence that women got and put it in men's boxing, this should be lit.
Yeah. Damn it. And then this shit gonna seem fucked up because I gotta close the show and we talk about women's boxing. Damn.
Hell yeah, Flavor Shame. We brought up but yeah,
Ruiz,
man,
I got
that
a
shit gonna
G.
be lit this weekend, though, Q. Who
Man,
you
that
got,
shit
Man,
gonna
Q?
be
happy
Sunday?
Labor Day to all y'all guys.
Hell yeah! I don't know why they call Labor Day because I ain't doing shit, but they
Nah,
call it Labor
I
Day.
work. I work in construction, my brother. I work in construction. You can see my sunburn in my face and shit.
No, I'm talking about today. I ain't doing shit. I work, man.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
Damn today.
Smoke ain't doing
Hell
shit.
yeah.
It's my first time seeing you. This is my first time seeing
Ro-
you smoking video, bro.
What up, Smoke?
Roll that
What
shit
you
up
got
for
in the
me,
cup,
Smoke.
man? Oh, Sprite. The dirty Sprite.
What the hell is drinking?
You
Oh,
gotta unmute.
the Canadian. You drinking that
Smoke.
Canadian
Mute
Sprite?
it, Smoke.
Unmute. The unmuted
You
Canada
on
Dry.
mute?
Yeah, there you go.
There
Yeah,
we
there
go.
you go. What's up, Pete? What's up? What's up?
You drinking that Canadian Sprite?
Nah, it's ginger ale, man.
This man drinking ginger ale
Oh,
under
you
an
know
oak
what? They
tree.
did. They did change the recipe though. They used to use real ginger in it. They don't, but I've been addicted to it now. So fuck it.
Yeah, that artificial shit. Yeah, man. But shout out to Q,
All
man.
right,
He said he about to close
Q.
the show down.
All right,
Nah,
Q.
look,
Thanks for
peace,
having
peace.
me here, brother.
Peace out, bro. Thanks for having
All
us,
right,
Q.
friend. Felito, Tony,
Peace out, y'all.
everybody.
Hello.